reason. What a dumbass. Hello. Jesus Christ, I thought I was live there, but I was waiting. Silly old bear. Okay, yeah, we're here. Woo, yeah, baby. I'm sorry about the delay. Yeah, I've just been fucking... Hang on, are we fucking live or what? I'm waiting to see if this kicks off. It's probably going to be a bit of a delay, probably. Oh... This is fucking killing me, man. Right, I think we're here. Yeah, we're live now. Jesus, man. Sorry for all that blabbery, man. I thought I was live, but no, I wasn't, and now I'm here. Jesus, fucking hell. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the On Cinema Chill stream with me, Klman, on the Klman channel, numero 14. Number 14. Holy shit, I can't fucking believe it. This very fucking day. Yeah, but we're here. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for no stream yesterday. Been fucking working and just... I've been very busy with fucking the editing, the working and all that shit. Stuff outside of the streams and the channel and stuff outside of my life. But we're here now. Yes. Yeah, we're here. We're fucking live. Thank fuck for that. It's probably going to be a little bit of a short one, I think. What I want to do, really, is I want to barrel my way through... Yeah, we're going to have to anyway, because we're going to barrel our way through Season 8 of On Cinema at the Cinema. And then we're going to be back again, oh god, for the Our Cinema Oscar special, which is going to be fucking brutal to sit through. Oh, man. But yeah, so yes, first order of business. If you were not here for... If you've not been keeping an eye on the community tab on the channel or whatever, basically... Excuse me, we are not going to be able, for the moment, to watch Decker Unclassified and, by extension, future series of Decker, because these are the series of Decker that were broadcast on Adult Swim, and therefore you can only watch Adult Swim content on the Adult Swim website if you are a US citizen, because they're fucking arseholes, and therefore content of theirs is blocked in the UK, so I can't fucking watch it, which is hilarious. Maybe I'll get a VPN at some point and we'll get back to them, but for the moment, I can't. So it's a bit of a bummer, it's just the way it is, though. I just can't, as a Scottish fella, as a UK citizen. Adult Swim don't want me to have any fun, so alas. Just gonna have to skip. Soldier on, and prepare to watch On Cinema at the Cinema. Season 8, which is going to be a fucking... a heck of a goddamn doozy, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I've just been editing the streams and whatnot, and just editing the video, sorry, and etc, etc. But yes, mentioned on the community tab, I asked some people what they thought, and we're just gonna soldier on ahead and watch Season 8 of On Cinema at the Cinema, and that's what we're going to do today. All 10 episodes and some little bonus stuff in between, and then next week we'll be back to watch the Our Cinema Oscar special. So that's going to be very, very exciting, isn't it? Yeah. I think we'll just dive in, because, like I said, we just can't fucking watch Decker, which is whatever, it sucks. Can't watch Unclassified, can't watch Unsealed, and we can't watch Mind Wipe. It's just the way it is, baby. I have no power over this, sadly. It is in the hands of the American swim gods, I'm afraid. But regardless of all of that, we're just going to dive in and start watching Season 8, ladies and gentlemen, so it's very, very exciting. If you're new here to the channel, be sure to subscribe to check out some of my content, some of my video essay series content I do, including Career Perspective, which is the video essay documentary series I do. It talks about interesting instances of creative development, such as the history of On Cinema, the history of Cinemassacre, and the history of Call of Duty Zombies. More content of that ilk to come. You can find that in the link down below. And also going to support the stream, support the channel, etc, etc, support the endeavour of the Klman channel. Buy me some more juice. Buy me some more vape technology. That's the wrong vape, that one's dead. I don't know what I've done with my old one. There it is. Check the link down below for the Streamlabs tipping page that we'd like to support. Of course, you being here, chilling alongside me, is more than enough. Anyway, without further ado, Let me turn off the music. We're gonna dive in. More on cinema. Wowie wee wow. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Wouldn't be a Klman stream if something didn't fucking work the way I wanted to. Right, audio up. Thanks, Windows. Audio up and OBS. Excellent. And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with more on Cinema at the Cinema. It's currently the 27th of July 2016. And we're here in a whole new fucking setting. This is actually very, very exciting stuff. This is the first series of On Cinema at the Cinema to completely change the venue. So as you have already aware of, since you've been watching the streams or if you watched the show, every series of On Cinema is taking place in a mock movie theatre, which is actually just a green screen and a row of cinema chairs that Tim and Greg sit on. Now we have, and sometimes they change locations as well, but not all the time. Good season of vape. Good see. Yeah, buddy. Good to see you, Bruce. Welcome to the stream. I've been vaping throughout this entire thing, and this is going to be the perfect season to try and keep all the ideas in my head and stream. But good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah. This is the first season of On Cinema at the Cinema to completely change the venue. Got a whole new venue for the entire season, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, it's going to be relevant to the ever-evolving plots involving Tim and Greg. So it's very, very exciting. Let's find out more. We've got reviews of the films Star Trek Beyond, which would be pretty funny because obviously we like Star Trek. Well, we're Star Trek heads in this On Cinema world. And we've also got a review of Hillary's America, The Secret History of the Democratic Party, which is a documentary about the Democrats and Hillary Clinton when she was running for president at the time. It's very exciting. Obviously, I'm sure Tim has a lot to say about that one. I've got some funny little tweets. Victorville. Heat advisory in Victorville. Hope the tapes don't melt. The tapes are kept in protective boxes. Alright, okay. Alright, cool. So this is very exciting. Let's see what the new venue is all about. Shall we? Here we go, baby. Welcome back. Very excited. Let's go. Whoa!
We're bringing
Old Town Victorville, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's Victorville, California, home of the Victorville Film fucking Archives, baby.
On Cinema at the Cinema to the Cinema here in Victorville, California.
I love this movie.
Movie expertise.
Movie expertise. Opinions.
The classics.
The classics.
Who won the box office this week?
Who?
Season 8 of Tim Heidecker's On Cinema
Why is Greg's voice cracking? Season 8.
at the Cinema.
Fuck yeah. Tim Heideck. Can't believe that, Ooh, how exciting is this? Come on down, boys. Come on down. Love Tim's walk. Kind of a Johnny Depp-esque finger on there. Whoa! This crazy-ass venue, man. Where are we? Sit yourself down, Tim. And Greg. Figure it out. Ow.
Hello, welcome to another episode of a new season
season?
Of On Cinema at the Cinema with your host, Tim
Heidecker.
Heidecker
Thanks,
here at for season 8. And my
Still very much in his Dekar
Greg Turkey.
phase with the
Hey guys,
watching that.
good to
Hey
be
guys.
back with some very important news that
Creative, what does that say? Creative Director, Victorville Film Archives, President and Founder of Victorville. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Victorville Film Centre we're in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure Greg Turkington will tell us more.
Tim will fill you in on. This is a very
As you can see,
different
that's
season of
Greg
On
is
Cinema at the Cinema.
Yeah,
Greg
so
is
we can tell
decked
we're at
out
a
for
new
this exciting
space
new
here.
venture.
This is an actual cinema that
An
we
actual
relocated
cinema?
the On Cinema at the Cinema experience to
That's cool.
Victorville because of some issues I'm having with the people that let us shoot the previous seasons.
And
They're
it's
not-
near the archives.
That's why.
It gives
I'm
us
gonna
access
finish
to
my
the
thought.
Okay.
And so it's different. We're out here in Victorville now. and
Yeah,
it's
baby.
A different change of style for me.
It's kind of the new Hollywood, they're saying. There's a lot
The
of
new
movies
Hollywood.
being produced in Victorville, and of course the history of the city. Is
I know
it's
nothing
always
about
been a movie
Victorville
city, so it
apart
makes
from,
sense
you know,
for
Greg
us to have not
Turkington
only
loves
the
it.
archive, but our filming location here. We're going to open the doors and start showing movies, as well as using it to film.
I love that stance that
future
Greg's got, man.
seasons of On Cinema at the Cinema.
And
Those look
thanks to
comfy.
the Tom Cruise Memorial Arts Fund, we were able
Forgot
to
about that.
lease this property. It was an abandoned theater and was sort of rotting away here in the desert.
Tragedy,
and,
man.
This has been the big announcement that I'm now primary, Tom Cruise Arts Foundation is now primary
Tom
investor
Cruise Arts
in
Foundation.
the Victorville Film Center.
Fuck yeah,
run
look at it, man.
curated
That's
by
exciting.
Turkington here.
Starting next week, we're going
Greg
to be showing
Turkington
one
owns
movie
his
a
very
night,
own cinema.
At 7 p.m. And then hopefully by the end of the summer, we'll be up to 2 or 3 movies a night.
Fuck yeah, man.
All coming
It's all
straight
up and
out of my
coming.
archive. So a lot of popcorn classics.
I'm
will
sure
be
that's
on the
legal.
screen. It's the best of all worlds.
How are they
and of
gonna
course, the
fucking
work
broadcast
at the archives,
tapes?
which is just a mile and a half away? That work still continues, and we're building up.
That work is
a bigger
continuing. Look at
collection than
this.
has ever been seen.
VFC,
Thanks to Tom
VFA.
Cruise Jr.,
It's
wherever
fucking
he
beautiful.
is.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. There we go.
That he's
God
shining
rest,
down
he's
on us
dead.
and leading
Yep.
us towards a brighter future. And
Oh yeah, so if you weren't here for last week, basically, obviously Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. is dead, God rest. And the life insurance policy on him has been used to create an art memorial fund that Tim is basically just using to fuel his own endeavours, basically, such as buying this cinema and creating future seasons of Decker, which we can't fucking watch because they're on
encouraging the
Adult
arts.
Swim.
And also to excuse me. Also
Excuse
to,
me.
My
Jesus.
thanks to my wife's Ayaka's father, who has also put in some
Olaki Senior.
significant funding towards the expansion and the
That's
success
surprising.
of the Victorville Film Center.
Cool, great.
My only request to you, as the director, is to get working on fixing the air conditioning because it's about 125 degrees in
Miss
here.
you, son, you ain't
And
coming
it's been
back.
I know that you're working
Somebody
on it.
stole
banger,
the
man.
copper wire. This was boarded.
Somebody
boarded up
stole
for
the copper
years,
wire?
And I would walk by this
That's
place
so
on
funny.
the way to the supermarket, and I would say, "Wow, that could be a really great theater." If
And here we
only
are.
We had the resources to make it happen. And
It
so
looks
this is
like a
kind of
great
dream come
outlet
true
here.
to actually see
Yeah, it looks
opened up
beautiful.
Thanks to the Arts Foundation.
What's
Of
Tim
course,
doing?
Ayaka's father.
Very exciting to be this new season. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking out
Thanks, Tim.
Decker Unclassified.
I would love
It's
to.
been a tremendous season via the
Yeah. So yeah, in case you missed it, I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream. We cannot watch Decker Unclassified, nor can we watch Mindwipe and the other one Unsealed or something, because these are the seasons of Decker that were broadcast on Adult Swim, the actual television programming block. And if you didn't know, if you're outside of America, you basically cannot watch anything on the Adult Swim website. It's all blocked outside of the US. I need a VPN. I don't have a VPN right now, so I literally just cannot watch it. So I'm a UK citizen, which is garbage. It's a bit unfortunate. We had a consensus earlier on in the community tab, which if you have not watched it, subscribe to the channel, keep up to date on that. So we just decided we're gonna plow through, keep watching it,
season finale.
and go back to it
begins
later
this
maybe.
Friday, so check
But yeah, we
out
can't
the
watch it,
season finale of
sadly.
Decker Unclassified.
Decker
And
Unclassified.
I
Fuck
think you'll
you.
enjoy what you see. It was
I would
a lot
love
of fun
to.
putting that
I
show
can't.
out, and it's been the #1 show right now on cable and on
Cable?
network TV. So we are excited about that.
Season
Okay,
4
okay.
was the lucky season, and
Lucky season
we're very
4.
proud of our ratings.
And we have some good movies to talk about today.
Oh, get it.
Yes.
Look at
So,
this,
by the
man.
way, a couple more updates. We're Dakar is still
It's
hard
going
at work
along-
on our
oh,
big
wonderful.
LP. We're gonna be finishing
Big
the
LP.
record over the next few months. I'm in that writing
DakarMusic.net?
process
Was that a
now.
real
I'm trying to
website?
Access song
Huh.
ideas. So if anybody has any song
Didn't actually
ideas,
know that.
let us know. We
We should
are.
do a jingle. For
I'm
the
like
theater.
an empty bottle.
I'm not gonna be doing jingles,
Why not?
at all.
Something we could use as radio ads locally to
Yeah.
get people to know that this theater is operating.
Star
Come
Trek
on, he's up-
Beyond.
Never mind.
Beyond
We
what?
see. Beyond
Did
what?
someone- we get this cut off.
Greg's been so down on Dakar, but he was like, why don't you do
That's the
that?
title.
All right.
Nope. Never mind
Just
then.
directed by Justin Lin, cast starring Chris Pine, Idris Elbow,
Idris
Sofia
Elbow?
Boutella,
Sure.
Zoe
Oh, excuse me.
Saladana. The
Wow.
Enterprise crew explores
look quite
the
nice,
furthest reaches of space. Where
Oh
they
wait, is this a
encounter
film where
myster-
Spock punches a guy like a
mysterious
50 million times?
enemy who puts everything
Oh, it was the redirect. See. I would have used that for the video, but I guess not.
the Federation stands for to
Interesting.
the test. This is a Star Trek movie, one of my favorite series.
Oh, we all know this.
Franchise series.
We all know. We all
that
know.
has come out besides Star Wars. And
Star
it's
Trek has probably
really
been the
interesting to see
longest
them
running
take the
inside
story
joke
to
brought in
new
cinema
heights
so
and
far.
go
Since the
where no man
podcast has
gone
been going on.
before. I give it six
is
bags
crazy.
of popcorn and
6
a
bags still?
cup
Did I
of
stay? How are we still
warm-
doing
a
6
cup of
bags?
cold soda.
Yeah, this is an interesting Star Trek movie in that it was directed by the guy that made The Fast and the Furious.
Blech.
And there's going to be some Trek heads out there that are going to say,
Trek heads?
that's a little
Trek
bit too
freaks?
much like The Fast and Furious, but in outer space with spaceships. And that's true,
can see
but
that.
I actually think this is the best Star Trek movie since Star Trek 2, which was set in San Francisco. I really love this movie.
Yeah,
It's great to see
there
the
it
gang
is.
back.
Star
I'm gonna
Trek
give
2
it
is set in San
5
Francisco,
bags of
everybody.
pop-
Told you, longest running joke in the entire fucking On Cinema series. Since the podcasts, this debate has been going on.
Popcorn.
Which is crazy, think of it.
A Klingon cola. How about that?
What?
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. Whatever that
Well,
is. Indeed,
next up
I don't
we
know
have
what that is.
Hillary's America, starring Hillary Clinton. Yuck.
They started off a 4-star. Did they? I don't know if they ever did rate whatchamacallits, rate films in the podcast, unless it means something else. I don't know. No, I mean, it's been fucking literally we've been doing this for like 2 months and I can't remember now.
She's sour to look at. Usually
What?
I'd hate to see her in a movie, but this is an expose of her.
Sour to look at?
And
Oh,
Hillary's
Hillary.
America, The Secret History of the Democratic Party.
Crooked Hillary.
Stars Hillary Clinton, Dinesh Souza, Soja. And
D,
cast
Soja.
starring Dinesh and
All right.
Elizabeth Jackson and Artie Mazzoni. And this is
Oh,
a
I see,
documentary film.
See, it's all a
story
fucking
about
blank in my
the-
head now, man. It's been a
warning sign.
while.
It's a clarion call. It's actually
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Canary in the coal mine.
Oh, you meant, yeah.
Letting us know
It's
that
been a
there
while
is
since
a
we fucking
chance
listened to
of,
those, man.
the end of the American experience. The country itself is under collapse.
Oh, the
and
emails.
we are at risk of
Is
a
this
complete
Pizzagate?
takeover by the Hillary people.
The
who are in
Hillary
charge of
nut.
Hillary Clinton.
Right, okay.
This is one of my favorite movies of the
Slow
year. I
yourself
think it
down,
will win
buddy.
Best Picture. A bombshell movie that's going to expose Hillary Clinton for the fraud that she is.
Sure.
The criminal she is. She belongs in prison, in my opinion. She has broken every commandment, every law.
Just
Commandment.
discuss the movie.
Yes, discuss the movie.
This is my
This is
opportunity
relevant.
to speak my mind.
Absolutely.
We
This
already
is
had
just
that
60
earlier with
second
the
soapbox.
With a 60-minute soapbox, so now people want to know about the movies.
Well, there's no question.
didn't do a
about it that
soapbox,
she
Greg, come
deserves
on.
Life term in prison, if not more. And by more, I mean execution.
I was going to say, what the fuck do you mean by that?
For treason.
For
They should all
treason.
be strung up and
Kill him.
everybody.
Wow.
The Joey
yeah,
Patron
Peter
stuff.
Shepard.
I do stars.
No, I'm formally
I do stars in my
requesting
ratings.
The United
God
States
rest
government
Joey.
try Hillary Clinton and her husbands to stand trial and be executed.
That sounds
And that is an
reasonable.
official request on
Wow.
behalf of a true American patriot myself. Let me say this.
Okay. Let me
I
say
believe,
this.
and I think we can start a movement here.
Go on.
easily.
I'm loving it.
We should pass a law in all 50 states that you're not allowed to vote unless you've seen this movie. It's not much to ask,
Hmm.
and I think we would see how that would affect the polls. Then you'll at
Sure.
least be educated. So when you vote, you know
Yeah.
what you're voting for.
It's no bad thing to
So I
say.
of course, I give it 6 bags. And I give
Two
it,
films with 6-bag ratings?
all the cups
Jesus.
of soda in the world.
How
and
many cups is that?
valued the ability.
Just
because
oh my
in
fucking
Hillary's
God.
America, you're not going to be able to even
All
get
the
soda
cups of
in.
soda in the world, everybody.
Well, I like
That was
your
a
idea to
fucking
promote
passionate
film
ass
going
review.
as a new theater manager. I think it's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
I was skeptical of this movie when you told me we were reviewing it. I thought, oh boy, another documentary. To me, that's not
Yeah,
a
they're
real
not
movie.
real movies.
I was very surprised in that this movie is only partially a documentary.
Yeah, it looks like a
lot of it
biopic
are
more than-
recreated scenes
Yeah.
using actors, and they're very good actors, and it has a lot of action and intrigue and suspense. I think you have to approach it as sort of a popcorn movie and not get bogged down in the politics, which to
Oh
me is
yeah, I know
very
they keep going
interesting,
back
but
and forth, and it's like nope.
there actually are
not
some,
yet, buddy.
some real chills and thrills.
That's one of
in
the
this
best things
thing,
with
and,
that. I love
strictly
that.
from that point of view, I really enjoyed it.
How do you sleep at night knowing
How do you
what the
sleep at
truth
night,
is
huh?
and then ignoring
Well,
it?
I don't
not
know if
doing
it's true or not from the point of
this is
view of somebody
powerful.
that loves, thrillers like The French Connection, All the President's Men,
All the President's
those sorts
Men,
of
yeah.
political espionage,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
intrigue movies. I thought it fit very well.
Captain
with those.
America?
The parts that
They're all the
didn't
same.
work for me were the parts that use old news footage and that sort of thing that doesn't really belong on the silver screen. If I want to watch the news, I'll turn
What's
on
your
the TV.
review?
I'm gonna give
News,
it
annoying Tim.
5 bags of popcorn
That's great.
and a little pair of scissors so they can cut out all those news sequences and stick with the action scenes.
Okay. Doesn't
Okay.
sound like you liked it the way I did.
Well,
Well, no,
Well,
that's
don't
okay. That's
be
okay.
an idiot and miss this one. This is the most important movie of the year. Don't bother seeing Star Trek if you can only scare the shit out of you.
It's
Thank
scary,
you for
yeah, I'm
watching,
sure. I'm
and
sure everyone's
we'll see
still
you
talking
next
about that
time
film.
At the movies.
Thanks, Tim.
Hold on.
Freaky ass
sorry.
chair.
One other announcement.
I'll go on.
people have been wanted to let everyone know, wish me well, and my wife Ayaka well. The Lord has blessed us and Ayaka and me with the chance to try again, and we have another one on the way.
Oh
So
my fucking god! What?
we are expecting. We're having another
I forgot about that.
child. Mayaka.
Mayaka.
My Ayaka is with child.
My Ayaka is with
wasn't
child.
Not planned,
Okay.
but
Of course it wasn't.
we have that.
This dude does
coming
not
up.
wrap it
That's
up, man.
going
Like
on with
damn.
me.
All right, cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
So
Well,
I
are
just
you gonna
found out.
Have to.
Them
have
sucks for
the
using
baby
protection,
Victor
man.
Road's not gonna
No.
work here.
No. All right, cool. Great start. It's only gonna get, believe it or not, it's only gonna get fucking worse from here. But before we get into that, we've got a little bonus tidbit here, an official endorsement, which I'm assuming is for this little fella here. It's a little 60-second soapbox. Ah, that explains it. So Greg was talking about a 60-second soapbox, but he didn't do it. This must have came before, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna watch it now. This is yeah, that's probably what you probably went. I see an opportunity. This is Tim Heidecker's very own official endorsement for what I assume is the man himself, Donald J. Trump. Let's
This
find
is
out.
on everyone's mind.
What's he got to say about it?
Just, I do want to make an official announcement right now.
Yeah, go for it.
And this is coming from my heart, and I want to get this out there so you guys can talk about it and get online.
A
and
chain of
engage in this
viewers.
conversation because it's an important one, I think.
Even
You can
more
call this a
Decker.
60-second soapbox
Let's
if you
make
want,
Decker great
but,
again. Look at him, there he is.
I, Tim Heidecker, host of On Cinema, lead singer and bassist of Dakar, and
Yeah.
executive producer of the hit show Decker,
Yeah,
do
that's you.
solemnly endorse the presidency of Donald J. Trump.
Beautiful.
He is the leadership of which we need to command our
Maybe was he wrong?
country back.
He got in, and he's probably going
to
to
a
get it
position
again.
Of strength through leadership, his business experience of treating our country like a CEO would, in terms of strength through experience, is needed now more than ever because of the times we are living in. Face many challenges, but must look forward towards a strong man.
How can you not read his
has-
own
and has-
writing, his own fucking
we
written
must
out
look
thing?
forward towards a strong man.
Just put this on the website,
Hold
and
on.
people can read
We
it.
get through this. It's important.
You've not got a
Look
lot of
forward
time left.
towards a strong man, as Donald J. Trump is. It comes. We must. Yes, right. We must elect him.
Just
and
starting the
protect our
clock again.
country, from the dangerous forces of Hillary
55
and
second
another term
soapbox.
of Obama. He will
70
make our
second
borders
soapbox.
safe through the building of the wall and get our working country back
My
in shape.
fucking god, man.
Well,
This video is 2 minutes, so I'm
Eyeball.
assuming it's an 120
will
second soapbox this time.
do whatever I can to help support my leader, my hero is you,
Captain,
is
my
in you,
captain.
who but
Fucking read it! Oh my god, this is so painful.
my hero is in you. Thank you for giving us life, giving your life to the public as
Him
you
is
sacrifice
sweating like a
so
motherfucker, man.
much. You could be sitting in. This is to Donald Trump.
Is
we
it?
kneel before you and.
It's way past 60 seconds at this point.
Yes,
so-
You're right.
This is it here.
Yeah,
We
at
kneel
least
before
Tim
you and
agrees.
Thank you for giving your life to the public as we sacrifice, as you sacrifice so much. You could be
Fucking
sitting
hell.
on the yacht with your beautiful wife, drinking
125
champagne and
second
having,
soapbox.
the time of your life, but you choose to fight for people.
130
for
second
us, the
soapbox.
last remaining people.
This is
who
fucking
even matter.
ridiculous. Is that it? Alright, so that was like 140 second soapbox. That was great. Thanks for that official endorsement, Tim Heidecker. I'm sure that is how Donald Trump got in, to be quite honest, that fucking endorsement, because it was beautiful. Okay, here we go. It's episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got even more reviews, including Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne with Matt Damon. Never seen it. I haven't really watched any of the Bourne films, I'm not going to lie. And a review of a Woody Allen film. We all love Woody Allen, of course. He makes movies. He's from Hollywood, California. And it's Cafe Society. Never seen it. Let's find out. What did that say? Where you watch homework in line at the movies. Alright, whatever.
Welcome to the movie.
The movies!
This is a great movie. You're not going to
regret it.
We're here in
I love that they
Victorville,
still use
California,
the season
future
1
movie
clips
capital of the
to
world,
this day.
home of the Victorville Film
Sadly, they
Archives.
stopped doing that at
Who
some
won
point.
the box office this week?
Celebrating 8 years of On Cinema
8
at the
years,
Cinema,
man.
It's Tim Heidecker's On Cinema at the Cinema.
Oh, he kept touching the camera, it's so great. He is
Hey everybody,
sweating
welcome
like a
back to another
motherfucker, man.
episode
God
of
damn.
On Cinema at the Cinema.
No
I'm your
AC
host,
in
Tim
there.
Heidecker. And I'm joined again by my co-host, Greg Turkington here.
Hey guys,
Co-host?
good to be here in Victorville.
He said
We're back here
co-host
at the
there.
Victorville
Didn't
Film
even correct
Archives,
himself.
or Film Center.
Film Center, two very different organizations, both with the same common goal, which is to promote movies.
Well, I'm
Fuck
begging
yeah,
you
that's a
now,
good goal.
On behalf of me and my family and everybody, get the air conditioning fixed because it's very warm in here.
It's a lot
I
more
can tell.
expensive than we anticipated to get a system that doesn't have sound that overwhelms the screening.
Well, for
No
at least
shit,
these
Sherlock.
shootings, the temperature today driving in from Hollywood
How
was
does he have
126
so little
degrees out here.
business
Well, I mean,
acumen?
it's hot in Hollywood too, so
Not
it's just
anything
it's a
like
hot
this.
spell.
Not
and
anything like this. By the way,
No,
thanks
anything
again
like
for
this.
watching the season finale of Decker Unclassified. I
couldn't.
appreciate all the wonderful reviews we got, and it was really a pleasure to be able to do that. We're going to make
I would
more
have
for
loved to.
sure. And,
Alas.
yeah, it was neat to get to
Fucking
work
can't.
with James Dean. I'll admit it. You know, he was
He's
consummate
cool.
James Dean was
professional.
in
He's a
that.
cool guy. He's got good stories too.
Yeah, and
Man.
I'm glad we were able to.
At least he accepted the
mix
fact
sort
that he
of the
is
real
James
world
Dean.
with the fantasy world and
As
playing.
in Decker versus Dracula.
Well, what I was able to do was hone that idea and make it work
Uh-huh.
for inside the Decker universe. Because what you had done was sort of
I still never-
disrespectful of the
Yeah,
Decker,
disrespectful and all that, yep.
characters.
Terrible.
But I made it
No.
seamlessly work, and we learned from our mistakes, and I think you learned from that mistake, and I learned certainly from your
You
mistakes.
learned from my
I
triumphs.
learned from your
The
mistakes.
ideas for your own triumphs, but that's okay. I'm happy to.
At least
have
we
been a
came to
part
a
of
nice
it, and
little
I know the
compromise
fans
there.
really
You
enjoyed
know, that's
seeing
nice.
Sort of the unofficial conclusion to the Decker versus Dracula.
Well, the two things
Well,
have
that's
nothing
cool.
to do with each other, as stated in the episode when Dracula sees.
I wanna
President
know.
Davidson,
I wanna
he
see
says
it,
the
and I
line,
fucking
this is
can't. It
important.
sucks
He says,
ass.
I've never met a president before.
Oh my god, yeah, there he is.
meet you. I have never met the president before.
Dracula. And folks, that's
Why is it
really
Old Man
beautiful.
Kingdom?
I'd like to see anybody
I want to
question
know,
how the
and I
logic could
can't, man.
possibly
It
work.
sucks
because
dick.
the character of
I
Dracula
really wanna watch
has
it.
always been a little bit unreliable when it comes to the facts.
Well,
Some
no,
people
I think
said
the
that
case
wasn't
is
very
might
good
say
in the
something.
community
You wanna talk
tab,
about
but
movies
I don't know.
today,
I
or
would
do
like
you
to
wanna
watch
keep
it though.
going on about this?
Yeah, let's talk about some new movies.
All right,
movies.
we are starting with the great one, Mr. Woody Allen, coming back out with another movie. Cafe Society, starring Steve Carell, Jamie
Steve
Lynn
Carell?
Lee,
Carell.
Cheryl Lee is her name, Todd Weeks, and
An
as
ensemble
and
cast.
Woody himself, I would assume, is in this.
You would assume?
Set in the 1930s, a Bronx naive native moves to Hollywood where he
Naive.
falls in love with
Oh, it's that guy.
his secret agent to the
Seisenberg
stars.
guy.
That sounds like Decker.
And Friends woman?
So, I'm sorry, secretary of an agent to the stars.
Sounds like Decker.
Okay. Returning to New York, he's swept up in the vibrant world of high society nightclub life. So this is sort of
Oh,
two
right.
movies in one.
I
What?
always like that with Woody, though, in that.
What does he
they're
mean by
very
that?
funny
Two movies at one?
But they often make a very serious point.
Now this is his 100th movie, I believe.
Is
And
it?
He puts out a movie every
Congratulations on
couple,
100, bro.
couple movies a year.
Whoa, your friends
And
at
this
On
one is as
Cinema.
good as any others, don't you think? I mean,
Is that
this was
correct, though?
Sort of his best movie yet to date, and I predict Oscars for him as director.
He has enough already, but he'll always take more.
I was going to ask you. This is interesting. By the way, I give it 5 bags of popcorn. Of
course you do.
Cup of soda.
Cup of
I was gonna
soda.
ask you if you know offhand. We could look this up. How many Oscars he's won?
Oh,
It
come
must
on.
be
I'm
not,
sure
they
Greg
don't
knows that
count them,
offhand.
They measure it by the weight.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me put it
You
this
know
way,
what I'm
Woody
saying?
Allen's house is
I like that.
sinking into the ground under the weight of all that Oscar gold.
Well, Oscar loves Woody, and they keep rewarding him with awards, and he's well deserved because
Yeah, it's
not
Woody
only are his
Allen, for
movies
fuck's
funny,
sake.
but they're profound and they're well
Hey, Pineapple Squid, welcome to the stream.
performed by the actress.
Woody Allen's tip of the hat today. Oh, tip of the hat. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Always a great cast with Woody.
We all know
Allen.
that all these films are based on Decker at this point, really. To be quite honest.
And that's no exception here.
If he ever wanted to get out of directing, he could get into casting because he does a great job with it.
Yes, and this is an original movie too. This is not a remake or
An original
or
movie.
a reboot of anything. This
No.
is
Cool.
basically a new tale from the Woodster, and he
It's
is-
a
Who
love
would
letter
start-
movies. If you
Shut
like
up.
Clark Gable, if you like the old 30s Hollywood and you want to return there,
but see it in color now, because if you see old movies from that time period, they're going to be in black and white.
Will they?
This is the best of both worlds. It's truly a special movie, and I do give it
5
5
bags.
bags
Oh
of
wow, you never
popcorn
see that very often.
and
You never see a 5-bagger.
500 wheelbarrows to carry all Woody's Oscars.
Tim was so taken aback there.
from,
Watch this. It's
one
gonna fill the
home
whole
to
Be
screen.
able to do the graphic of 500 wheelbarrows if you want to put something else.
All right, 5 bags
Why?
of popcorn.
They did all your cups of
5
soda last
wheelbarrows per
episode.
Wheelbarrow.
That's
It's
more
just
reasonable.
A small portion of his Oscar
Don't give the
collection
editors too much
of
work, you know what I mean?
More Oscar gold in Woody's world than there is in Fort Knox, actually. Pretty interesting.
Pretty
Finally,
interesting.
Today we
Yeah,
have
it's
Jason
fascinating.
Bourne, directed by Paul Greengrass, starring Matt Damon,
Jason Bourne
Alicia
seems like a Tim
Vikander,
Heidecker kind of film.
Julia Stiles, and Tommy Lee Jones, one of my favorites.
Oh, Tommy Lee
Jason
Jones.
Bourne, now remembering who he truly is, tries to uncover hidden truths about his past. Now, I
Jesus
think
Christ,
kinda
it's Jason
interesting that,
Bourne.
The whole spy genre had kind of fallen by the wayside
Until
we
Decker
launched
arrived.
The
Yep.
Decker series, and
Obviously.
now it's suddenly become topic
Yeah,
du
it's
jour.
back again, man.
Basically,
Topic du-
wouldn't be
ooh.
surprised if
Topic du
every movie
jour.
now has some sort of nod to Decker.
Well, Bond
of the
never
hat.
slowed down. That was always going.
Wow. We
This
know
one
how we feel
didn't
about
have
that.
the chills and thrills that I was looking for in a movie, and I found it very confusing, and I didn't understand what was going on from moment to moment with the movie.
I love when Tim just openly admits, yeah, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like it's the movie's fault.
Did you see the other ones?
Well, no, I think this one was about as confusing as I could imagine a movie ever being.
That is so
But I
fucking
still
funny.
did have fun looking at it, and it did have a car crash in it, which I thought was neat.
Maybe like a car crash.
And
I
there
had fun
was
looking
an
at it.
element of surprise, because being confused is
Yeah, you had
often
no idea what the
very
fuck was going on
similar to
anyway.
being surprised.
So you
and
get
you're
5.
surprised
Yeah,
at
sure,
not
sure.
knowing what's going on. I felt like I was watching a movie in another language because of how confused I was. But whenever the
Why is
guns
he
were
so
shooting and the
bamboozled by
bombs
it?
were going off and the cars were driving around, that was
That is
always
so
interesting
fucking
to me.
funny to me.
So I do give it 5 bags of popcorn.
Because it looks cool.
But no sodas this time. Work on maybe providing some kind of info sheet at the beginning. where it's
Info
just sort of-
sheet
We'll
to
just watch
explain for the
other one,
fucking
Bourne
morons.
Ultimatum. You know,
That's
I'm
so
a little
funny.
confused too, but for different reasons than you are. I'm confused why, when you have a movie, The Bourne Identity, then you follow
Oh,
it
here
with
we
The Bourne
go.
Legacy.
Why would you change
then
the
you follow
titles?
it with The Bourne Ultimatum. These are titles that are in a good.
This is actually a very good
alphabetical
point
order, so
from
that when you're
Greg.
filing your tapes in your collection, they go side by
I
side.
wouldn't dare go that
this
far,
movie's
but
called
yeah.
Jason Bourne, so it's
Yeah.
not even going to be in the same room as
Yeah,
the
it's
others
not.
that start with B.
He's right,
I
he's
mean,
right.
clearly the challenge was to come up with a title that falls after Bourne Ultimatum. I think that they should have called it The Bourne Victory or The Bourne Witness. Both of those would work with
They're
the
pretty
plot
good,
as
yeah,
it was
yeah.
in the movie. I think they should re-release this movie with a new title.
Yeah, he's right
Bourne,
about
The Bourne
titling. The
Victory.
titling thing is a big fucking
Seems
deal.
like the most natural one.
why would you do
and I
that?
think you'll see the
Why would you
box
suddenly
office
just call Jason
explode if
Bourne?
they do
All these
that.
action
How many
films do that,
bags?
like Rambo and shit.
I'm going to give it 5 bags of popcorn because it is an excellent movie once you get past the shenanigans with the
The
title.
shenanigans.
And then I'm going to
Sure.
throw in a little capsule. It's not a suicide capsule like you might see in one of these Bourne movies. It's an advice capsule, and you unscrew it, and there's a little memo in it that says, call your next movie The Bourne Victory.
Cool idea, yeah. There's a little pill there.
All right,
Victory.
we have a special guest
Beautiful.
we'd like to bring out right now who's going to talk about some new
Who's-
exciting advancements. And
Who's the guest?
come out. It's Dr. Sand.
Oh, Dr. San
Can I
is
actually
with
move over?
us.
So I don't want him sitting here. We can move.
He can sit here.
No,
and
just
I'll
get
move,
up.
I'll move over, but he can sit next to you.
Keep away
Hey,
from him.
welcome to the show. Welcome to Victorville.
He doesn't even
You
sit
have a hard
next to
time coming
Tim.
around here, or-
No, it wasn't
Immediately
that bad.
sits next to Greg.
Terrific. So I wanted
That's
to talk to
great.
you because this doctor has got me on. I was talking to you last week about the challenges we were having writing the record.
There you go.
And coming up with the
Alternative medicine.
creativity that's required to deliver 7 extra songs. And Dr. Sand turned me on to this amazing
dusty-ass floor.
nutritional vape technology.
Ooh.
Now this is something you
Tradi-
are
nutritional
partnership with
vapes.
or developing.
Born Port of Call Hawaii saved the island. Victory.
And this right here has changed the game for me. I'll show you how it works. It's just look at that. Look at that.
Nutritional
That
smoke in my
is
mouth.
Not only creatively stimulating, but it's providing me with nutritional basics, basically.
Tim,
So
this was supposed to be a pop.
Yes, here we go. Tim is now vaping up a storm. It's completely nutritional. It's still his creative flow. And you'll see that as these episodes go on, as season 8 goes on, that Tim is expanding his mind consistently, and he's just, it's going to be great. Nothing could possibly go wrong with
Fun
this.
classic segment.
No, that's
the
more
call
important.
sheet that I have.
We're getting to that after this segment, but
Okay.
I just want to share, speaking of popcorn, this nutritional vape system that you've invented now replaces my meals, and I'm not required to
don't have
no
to
longer
eat.
because
Brilliant, that's
the
smart.
vape liquids in here actually provide on a molecular level
On a
the
molecular level, everybody.
nutrition that I need, and my body and blood
Makes sense.
absorb it, and so I haven't had a bite to eat in 6 days.
He's actually,
this.
Yeah, when
for
you
not
eat,
eating for
your
6
body
days, he's handling that
requires
well.
a lot of energy to digest the food that you eat.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
with the vaping, it just goes directly into your system.
And this
Dr.
is pure
San's a genius,
nutrition.
man.
And you know, for example, that would be like having a snack.
But what's
That
wrong with digestion?
feel like a pack of crisps.
Well, don't you feel tired sometimes after a big meal?
Ha! He's got a point.
Yeah.
Greg's like, yeah.
And you haven't felt any.
He's actually
fatigue
winning
or
Greg
feeling
over here.
tired like you do after a big meal, right?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I have more energy than I've ever had before. And
Greg
there's
had to think about it for a
psychoactive
minute.
element in this, which is creating
Yeah.
creativity and giving me the ability to write lyrics and music.
Fuck yeah.
And what is
Great idea.
what is this? You know, it's
What
like
is this?
21st century
What am I
technology
fucking smoking right now?
is sort of hacking the actual biosystem. Is that what you were saying to me?
Biosystem.
Well, I tweaked a traditional Chinese formula that was kind of.
It's quite interesting because 2016, probably around the time when the vaping started to
which is
really
a
become
mushroom.
popular, I think.
I've lost like 15 pounds too.
Yeah.
From when?
Yeah, past like 72 hours.
72
Alcohol
hours?
really
That's so
opens up
fucked
your
up.
lungs and will enable you to
That's
sing
almost
with your
impossible,
maximum
Tim.
potential.
So my singing's improved, and I wrote a lyric the other day, song lyrics.
A lyric?
Seven or 8 pages of lyrics.
Fuck
for
yeah,
a
man.
song. And that's like going to be a long song, but I mean everything rhymes in it, and it's really actually a good song.
Really
It's a
actually a
drone
good song.
kind of song, so it's only one chord.
What a creative genius this man is.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that you drink
Oh,
water
yeah.
too while you're vaping because
Get
there's
that
not as
down
much
you.
fluid in it.
I could see getting hooked on this too because
It's not
it has-
addictive.
no, I know it's not addictive.
I
that's
feel
what
like
I'm trying to say.
I
I'm
need
saying
it constantly.
This stimulates so much. If I didn't have it, I feel like I'd turn into like a zombie or something. But so I'm addicted to this.
I'm addicted to this.
Not in a literal. medical
Yeah, not
sense,
really.
but
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
I could
no.
live without it. It's very convenient.
I'm addicted to this. You know, not in a literal sense, but I feel like I couldn't live without it.
And it actually
I
has a
feel like I
time
could
on
die
it.
without it.
Well, that's the temperature.
That's
the
hilarious.
watts.
The watts.
And
What the
is
fuck?
this
Tim just froze.
FDA approved?
You know, things take so long when you include all of the
Who needs
bureaucracy.
approvals, man? If it works, it works.
So we might as well.
Like, it has that
we don't
immediate
wanna wait for
buzz.
them.
There's an immediate buzz that's very intense, almost a pain. But that fades very quickly, and then sudden positivity and
I
energy
love
comes
this. This
flying
whole
through
season
my
is
brain.
so
Very
fucking
exciting,
insane, man.
Rapid pace, and I'm almost picturing a six-dimensionality of, common sense, human sense, spiritual sense, as you were saying to me yesterday as we were meditating. And
sound like
he
a
got me on a
fucking mental
meditation
case,
zone
Tim.
perspective from using nutritional vape technology. That
Excellent,
I can
excellent.
access. It's almost like having a key, like your Kingston character, Greg, from
Oh, yeah, the Master
from,
Code Breaker.
Decker. They
Yeah,
unlock
keys.
the
That's just-
codes
That's
of
from
brain
training.
technology.
That's from training.
Kington does that from training, military training, not from drugs.
I'm full. It's like I just had a big box of Oreo cookies or something. I feel full and almost sick from it. But it does have a
I
neat
love
flavor to it.
trying to sell this
Tastes like
shit, man.
watermelons and
I feel sick
soda.
from it.
So thank you for this. Dr. Sand's been my guest.
Dr.
and
Sand's
we'll
a
be back
genius.
next week with more on
Medical
cinema.
genius.
And Popcorn Classic?
And a popcorn classic. Here we go. Cut to
Hey.
popcorn classic.
Popcorn
As we go
classic
out.
time.
That's not how you do that.
Wait, what does he mean by that?
Ideas are-
A popcorn
so
classic,
after
and
the
then there's not
credits,
gonna be
we'll
one.
roll them after the credits from now on. Thank you so much for coming by.
You're
Can you
a
stay
fucking
here for a little
liar.
bit? 'Cause I want to show
I'd like
you
to,
around
yeah.
the neighborhood. Yeah.
Get a bite to eat or something.
Where's the popcorn classic?
Not for me. No, I don't need that.
We're gonna do a popcorn classic after the credits. Okay, Tim, you fucking lying prick. Episode 3, everybody. Tim's puffing away a storm. He's enjoying himself there, I think. Excellent. And we got a review of the film 9 Lives with Kevin fucking Spacey. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, he does the voice for the cat. I remember the advert for this. And the first Suicide Squad film, which I've never seen, but I imagine it was fucking garbage, hence why they made another one not too long after this one, which is hilarious. Let's just dive in. Let's not wait around.
Victorville, home of the Victorville Film Archives.
When you got movies like Tom Cruise in them,
You can't lose.
This season, we're only talking movies.
Yeah, really?
roll
We just
camera,
what about
lights,
what? Okay, sure.
action, and action.
Lights,
Celebrating 8
action,
years of
and
On Cinema
action.
At the Cinema, it's Tim Heidecker's
On cinema at the cinema. 501 movies in 501 days. That's my record. There he is, looking like a fucking beatnik, sweating like a motherfucker. Those sweat patches, man.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of On Cinema at the Cinema.
Thanks,
I
Tim.
am your host, Tim Heidecker. And I'm with
Thanks for the
Greg
wave there.
Turkington.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Glad to be back here in Victorville at the
Greg, man.
Victorville Film Center,
Take the
where
fucking
we are
suit
shooting
off.
This season of On Cinema at the Cinema, bringing some expert commentary to the world of current cinema.
Yes, and I apologize to you. I was a little late today.
It's almost like a full
It's
meal.
been a tough couple days in Hollywood for me.
Looks
that's
like
why
it.
we do things here in Victorville a different way.
My people have been asking me what's going on with Ayaka, and
Why is he speaking like that?
we had a conversation about not having
Oh,
taking
Christ.
a little bit of a break on having that kid.
Taking a break on
No,
having
yeah,
the child,
that.
which was expected.
I don't
Okay.
wanna get into this with you and you about what this means for me, but it's my
Why did you bring it
choice,
up?
Her choice to move.
This is my choice,
along
our choice.
without the, pregnancy.
Basically made her get an abortion again.
And I'm asking her to consider that right now. So
Sure.
she went back to Japan
Again?
to consider that and talk to her family about it. Whether or
Okay.
not they can afford it and everything.
So that's why you haven't been by the theater.
Oh, Tim, man.
And, I've been on this stuff basically full time. So I've been here Tuesday at the
Now,
bus
all
station.
this is going to get cut from the
This is probably going to be. I just want to say this is Tim's darkest hour. I think
so
this
we
entire
will
season
stop.
so far, which is pretty crazy.
Do you have the thing, the movies?
Yeah.
Starting with Suicide Squad from David Ayers.
Ooh.
Margaret Robbie.
Margaret
Will
Robbie.
Smith.
I love when they mention like an actor that most people know. They just turn to the camera and go,
Degnan,
You know him.
Cara Delevingne, Ben Affleck, Jared Leto.
Lego.
Secret government agent. This is all Decker crap. This is everyone out there in Hollywood is
Yeah,
taking Decker stories.
Anything there's a government agent,
secret
it's a
government
Decker story.
agency recruits imprisoned supervillains for
It's very Decker coded, man.
dangerous black ops missions
Supervillains
in
and
exchange
shit.
for pardoning their crimes. You
Yeah.
have to get the air conditioning working here. I can't breathe.
Well, it's not the air conditioning; it's the vaping.
Sweating like a
It's
pig.
you sweat.
You're sweating too. You have your face is covered like you just got out of the shower.
You should at least wait until afterward. There's no reason to do that on air.
If this doesn't get into my system, I go to a bad place.
My God. I go to a bad place.
At this point, you're the only
Holy
customer
shit,
in the
man.
whole world that guy has.
Uh,
Everyone else has either moved on or died.
Suicide Squad, directed by David Ayers.
Yes.
Secret government agency.
just read all this?
recruits
Oh my
imprisoned
fucking God.
Supervillains for
TCH.
dangerous black.
Oh my God, TCH, Tom Cruise. I never even fucking realized that. That's fucking nuts. Bro, Dr. Sana actually just named a horrifying chemical toxin that kills people after Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. That's his legacy now.
Oops. It's got that sort of action
God bless.
adventure that you've come to know from Jared Leto. And he is sort of the best
Jared Leto?
supervillain of all time.
Yeah,
What
the
made
young,
me
the
like
John
this
Clark.
movie the most is it made me laugh.
The Joker
I need to
strikes
laugh right
again.
now because things are not going well. And you
The
know,
path
Ayaka's
to
in
self-destruction
Japan right now.
started.
She
Japan.
discusses,
Has Tim explained his
terminating
injury
a
yet?
Pregnancy.
Well, she's not going to do that after what happened to Tom.
Oh,
I think she should.
I could definitely punched him, man, and
Use
scratched him.
protection, my brothers out there, because you don't
My
want to be in
brothers
this
are-
position. I'd rather not have the pregnancy.
Don't be
terminated.
silly and wrap your
I'd rather
willy.
the pregnancy not happen to begin with.
Well, I'm sure she'd rather that she had married somebody else.
Oh,
What did you
damn.
think of this Suicide Squad? I wish I had.
I liked it. I mean, it's kind of cool to
Oh
see
my God, what the fuck did he mean by that? What did you think of this Suicide Squad? I wish I had.
Batman
Okay,
and
enough
the
of that.
Joker and some of these superhero characters, but then in a setting that's really more reminiscent of our own Decker
Of course it is.
It makes you wonder. I'm not a comic book head, but I would love to see
I'm
a
a comic
Decker
head.
comic book.
A
and then
Decker
have the
comic would be
movies-
cool.
Future movies of Decker spring
Oh,
from the
Tim.
pages of the comic
Fuck
book.
me,
because
man.
That's how a lot of these big studios do it, and it seems to work for them.
Mm,
I would have to say 5 bags of popcorn is a slam dunk rating for this.
A slam
And
dunk
I'm
rating.
gonna throw in
Oh my god, Tim is actually becoming a
a pair
creature.
of
That's so
handcuffs for
fucked
Dr.
up.
Sam
For doing this. A pair of handcuffs for
for
Dr. Sam.
doing this.
Like,
once
Tim is
again.
geeking like a motherfucker, man. Look at him. It's so fucked up. He's in a different realm.
Nine Lives.
No
starring,
lives.
No, what was your rating for Suicide Squad?
5 bags of popcorn and a cup of soda.
Good review.
Can't read this.
Yeah, just give up.
9 Lives.
Tim doesn't even know
directed
what's
by
going on.
Barry Sonnenfeld with Kevin Spacey, Robbie Arnell, Jennifer Gardner, and my favorite, Christopher Walken. Stuffy businessman finds himself trapped inside
His
the
favorite's
body of
Christopher
his
Walken?
family's
I'm
cat.
so tired. I've been trying to sleep at the bus
This is fucking depressing,
I'm
man.
sorry, I'm talking this way. I'm trying not to breathe out of my nose.
Okay, well,
I don't want the ideas from my head to come out of my nose. I want everything to stay inside. I'm trying not to breathe out of my nose because I don't want the ideas from my brain to come out of my nose.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
okay.
yeah, okay. Oh my fucking god, man. 14 second 5 big old popperoonies, man. What a hero.
Suicide Squad.
9 Lives. Do you have a rating on this?
Suicide Squad. Sorry.
It's really hot.
This is very reminiscent
Tim
of the
is
Shaggy
fucking
DA,
suffering, man.
Shaggy Dog.
It's just terrible.
Either one of those movies, I guess you
Look
could
at 'em.
say
Look
cross
at
that
'em.
with Garfield, and you know what 9 Lives is all about. It's a kiddie movie for sure. Any movie where a businessman becomes a cat is probably going to have more interest to children than to adults.
Sure,
but
yeah, good review.
any movie that finally, after all these years, pairs Kevin Spacey and Christopher Walken up,
That is
so
a good
these
combo.
guys actually have scenes together, is going to be of great interest to the adult movie-going population, and that's why.
Do they have
I
scenes
highly
together?
recommend
Because Kevin
9
Spacey's a
Lives.
fucking cat.
I wish I could give it 9 bags of popcorn, but I will give it 5 bags of popcorn plus a little catnip toy.
I get it. It's a cat movie.
We are on cinema on location.
No.
Good job.
9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. Did you see that? Do you have a chance to see it?
5 bags of popcorn. and,
A soda? No?
Okay, on to the first segment this season of one of our most all-time beloved
Yeah, fuck yeah.
segments
Eh.
called On Cinema On Location. If you've been
Classic.
watching On Cinema for many seasons
We
now,
have.
you know this is our most popular outside segment. In this
It's your
segment, we
only
look,
outside segment,
behind
Greg,
the scenes
as far
at
as I'm
motion
aware.
picture filming that took place in a variety of locations. One season we did it with Oh God. Which is
Why
one
the
of my
fuck are you
favorites.
explaining what the
This
segment
year,
is
we're
and
gonna
put it
be
on?
looking not at films made in Hollywood, but films made right here in Victorville, California.
Ooh. Hey, welcome, Dylan. I am doing very well, my friend. It's good to see you. Do not worry, I'm also very late. The stream, oh, just not my entire table. This stream was maybe on yesterday, and then I had shit on, and then I was late today. So don't fret. We're all late here, buddy. Good to see you. Welcome anyway. It's always great to
roll the
see you
tape.
here, buddy boy.
Victorville, California.
Victorville, California.
Every street has
Why don't you
a
just
story.
re-record it?
But just a few on
On cinema, on location. Where are we today? It's been a little while since we've seen one of these.
Hey guys, Greg Turkington from On Cinema at the Cinema
It sure
on
is.
Location.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're here in Victorville, California.
Victorville,
in
California.
front of the sign that says 6th Street.
Yeah, that's the
is
one.
Seen in 2015's movie Broken Horses. If you've seen the movie,
What?
You might remember.
Yeah, I have
seeing
no
it
idea what
filmed
that film is.
exactly where I'm standing.
Oh
in
shit,
front
it
of this
was.
old
That's actually
movie
correct.
theater. Victorville
He's actually. This is not erroneous film knowledge. This is an actual location.
got quite a few old movie theaters.
Holy
and of
shit,
course,
this is
home
nuts.
to one of the world's #1 film archives. the
Vidu
Victorville
Vinod
Film
Chopra. I
Archive.
heard it. That's quite
So,
cool.
There it is. Of course, if you've seen the movie, there's a ticket. There's a ticket booth right there.
Mm.
It's not there anymore.
Oh wait, this is actually that was actually the Victorville Film Centre, right? Very interesting.
Another,
Damn,
on
my Decker.
cinema, at the cinema on location.
Look
with a
at
little
him.
bit of a twist, and we will be seeing a lot more of those as the season
Dude is
progresses.
actually fucking in a pit of drugs, man.
Just shut it down.
Shut-
We'll be back next week
Shut it down.
with
Get Tim out of
more movie reviews.
there.
You can't come in
Oh,
like this
no.
and do this on the show.
He's so he knows.
You know,
Tim, the fact that Tim's like wholeheartedly apologising. This bit's so sad.
And for you to come in
I can't go.
sweaty.
I can't go back.
I mean, I can host the show myself.
Oh, oh God Almighty!
I don't want to do this anymore.
I want to stay with you.
Good.
Oh,
Because
it's,
this stuff will get you nowhere.
fuck yeah, Tim or
Alright,
Greg.
I'm gonna call Axe here.
Oh man, oh Tim is just breaking down, man. At least Greg's supportive of it. This stuff will get you nowhere, kid. It's like a scolding father. Oh, well, yeah, as you can see, it's already begun. Tim has fallen down a pit of despair and drugs, but he's given up now, so, you know, nothing else is going to happen. Right, before we continue forward, I need to get the charger for my phone, and I also am going to hit the WC, so I will be but a moment. I'll put on some tunes, and then I will return shortly, my friends. Music? There we go. I shall not be long, friends. BRB. Stay tuned. What the fuck? What the hell does that mean? Nose, no clouds? I do not understand that. That's cryptic. That's some cryptic messaging right there. Okay, we've returned. Sorry about that, fellas. But we're back. Don't even worry about it. Okay. That's the wrong button. What am I doing? Hello? No? Why is my scene not opening up? Hello? Why is that not working now? Well, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah. I've got my fucking buttons keyed for this and it's not working, but it doesn't matter. We're back. It's episode 4, everybody. Already near the halfway point. We've got a review of that fucking film Sausage Party, which is now turned into a fucking series somehow. I don't know who watched it. I've not seen it, to be honest, so that's hilarious. And we've got a review of the Disney remake Pete's Dragon, which is... I haven't even seen the original Pete's Dragon. I'll say this, however, for Disney remakes. Stop remaking Disney films that everyone's seen. If you insist on doing it, please just do films that not a lot of people... that are not massive. Like, I'd love to see a live-action Treasure Planet, for example, because that's my favourite Disney film. Anyway, let's just get on with the reviews. Filled with love for the On-Cinema family today. Me too.
Grab your popcorn and grab a seat.
Grab your
It's
popcorn
time
and
to
grab a
talk
seat.
movies.
Have you
Yeah,
ever wondered what movie should I see this weekend? Well, we're here to help. It's On Cinema
at the cinema.
This season's all about the classics. And new releases, too.
The new releases too.
Comedy.
Not seen a single classic
This
yet.
is my theater
Action.
now.
Why did they get rid of
Join
that?
me, Greg Turkington, with Tim Heidecker's On Cinema
At the cinema. Great
Home
review.
of the Victorville Film
Great review. Great
Archives.
intro. It's nice to see Greg
Hello,
being in
my
the
name is
interview, you
Tim
know.
Heidecker.
Interview?
I am
What's
the
wrong with
host
me?
of
Intro?
On Cinema at the
I
Cinema.
cannot speak.
And as some of you know,
Most of
I
the
made a fool
AC's
of
on, it sounds
myself
like.
here on this very broadcast
You
last
sure did?
week. It has been a very, very challenging couple of weeks for me and my family. And the last thing I ever wanted to do was bring you, the On Cinema family, into it. A few weeks ago, I was
Bro.
introduced to a nutritional system through the Dr. San.
The Dr. San.
Which I was led to believe was going to inspire creativity and was going to give me a healthier life.
What happened
What it
instead?
actually did, in fact, was cause me a tremendous amount of trouble. Made me make some very,
Trouble?
very bad decisions,
Uh-huh.
which led to my wife leaving me and
Damn.
moving back
Is
to
that why?
Japan permanently.
Well, that's heavy.
And it led me to hurt you.
Sounds like the relationship between
my
Greg,
friend.
Tim and Hayaka
It
is
led
over
me to
again,
do
ladies
some
and gentlemen.
terrible things
Terrible
to
stuff.
my
Greg!
band, to Bar.
Didn't
It's
review
gone.
the movies.
And
Yeah, that's the worst
let me-
part.
I told you I'm going to have this opportunity to explain myself. I went to after last week's taping, I went to the clinic and had my blood tested. And the doctor
on.
came in with his mouth wide open. He
I was
said,
gonna
"Couldn't
say, yeah,
believe
the fucking-
substances
yes.
that were in my body and
Uh-huh.
the levels by which they were at in my body. There were
Basically,
high
the
levels
vape
of
is just
speed,
fucking, yeah.
synthetic marijuana, synthetic cocaine,
Synthetic marijuana
PH,
is so
PCH,
fucked up.
Some PCH 911 or something like that. He said I would have
Just
been
fucking
dead if I had not.
the worst possible fucking drugs you could pump into your fucking veins, man.
Now let that sink in.
I let it sink in. I didn't hear you. I was too busy talking, but yeah,
What are the movies this week?
But I'm wearing the Dakar shirt today
you
to
are.
let you know that I am fully committed to my band
Fuck yeah,
Dakar.
Dakar. That's their name.
I'm committed to my health.
Oh my
I'm
God.
committed to
I got a haircut,
being
ladies and gentlemen.
creative and providing movie expertise
that.
through my co
Look how short.
guest Greg.
Isn't that
Turkington,
nice? Thanks,
who's
everybody.
my guest today, by the way.
I wish you were wearing a On Cinema at the Cinema shirt to show the commitment to
We
that.
don't have those.
Come
I
on
gave
And
now.
I want to. I'm trying
I
to.
gave
thank
you one.
for-
You
I
certainly
wanna
did.
Thank you for being supportive. I'm right now. I'm committing myself to the Victorville experience. I'm here now full time. I've gotten myself away from Dr. San. Greg
Wise.
here is letting me stay at the Victorville Film Archive,
Bless.
which has been very generous of you to let me crash there as I rebuild.
Oh, looks like a nice wee place to
And
stay.
I am so lucky to have this second chance. I really am.
Well, let's
You've
review
had
some
more than a
movies.
second chance,
And,
Tim. I'm not gonna lie. At this
stay
point,
away from nutritional vaping. I mean,
yeah, I'll
this
stay
has
away from
been-
nutritional vaping.
Just first of all, to be able to have a cheeseburger, and I had pizza, and I had ice cream,
Plenty of popcorn up there,
and
too.
popcorn, and after not eating for almost 2
Mark's
weeks.
been popping up a good batch today, and
And
lately he's
Mark's been
very
popping up a
very
good
at
batch.
it.
Yeah,
Mark
and the air
Brooks.
conditioning's fixed, so
Air
we're all.
conditioning's fixed, which
It's a
you
great
know,
day.
It's a great
I
day.
have to apologize to you for that. I was so busy working on our calendar and our programming for September.
And it's been a good couple of
It's
days.
been-
I'm on the road. I mean, I'm just beginning on the road, which is interesting. to
Which is
be able to
interesting.
say,
So as you may have noticed, this is very much a repeating cycle of events for Tim Heidecker here, where he starts doing some belligerent, awful, terrible shit. It comes back to hit him in the face, and then he begins to say, I've got a second chance here. Back on the road, the beginning of the road, which is funny, which is interesting. And yep, it just keeps happening and happening and happening. And believe it or
chosen
not,
a
ladies
good
and gentlemen, it will happen again.
and
It will
with
happen
your
again.
help, I am just happy to be alive.
Sure. You look like it.
So, Pete's
So,
Dragon.
Pete's
directed
Dragon,
by
ladies and
David
gentlemen.
Lowery, starring Bryce Dallas Howard, Keith Urban,
Keith Urban?
Robert Redford,
Sundance
Carl
Kid.
Urban.
The Sundance Kid.
Sundance
Yes,
Kid.
Robert Redford.
And
The
Butch
ad-
Cassidy and the Sundance
All right.
Kid.
All right.
the
Shut up.
adventures of an orphan boy named Pete and his best friend Elliot, who just so happens to be a dragon.
dragon.
Now, this
Who
was
just so
one of my
happens
favorite
to be a
movies of the
dragon.
year So far.
Wackadoo.
It's for kids of all ages.
Well, not so fast. The movie was actually filmed in New Zealand, and it's about a dragon. I wouldn't call it an unofficial sequel to The Hobbit and The
Yeah,
Lord
you
of the
would.
Rings, but definitely in the same wheelhouse.
It's the tip of the hat.
If you like those types of movies and those types of characters, unlike the original 1977 Pete's Dragon, which was not filmed in New Zealand, this one was. And
Crazy.
so I think it's of great interest until the next Tolkien trilogy starts.
The fucking sound of
this
that
will
AC is
fit
getting
well.
louder. I'm
happy
convinced
to
of
know
it.
you. I'm happy to.
I'm happy to know you.
because you know so much about movies and
Aw.
getting to be around you is pretty cool.
And this
That's
one
cute.
was a remake of a film from
Greg just
1977.
ignored that.
1977, they didn't have the technology, the CGI technology, to make a
It's cool to
film
be
that would
around
end
you.
up being timeless. And this Pete's Dragon, 2016.
There's
has
his little
all
pink
the
hair.
hallmarks of a film that will be timeless. And
Well,
I
I
give
l-
it 5 bags of popcorn.
I loved it, and I give it 5 bags of popcorn too. And I
Good
love
review.
You.
And I love you. Aw.
I love
Okay.
you. For
Okay.
I love that you put me in this position.
That's one of the best bits. I love you. Okay.
Here in Victorville to
Uh.
run this theater, and we
Hey,
just
hey,
finished
hey, hey.
the
Aw.
I want to tell you. I want to look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. I wanna
He's
tell
so uncomfortable. He keeps glancing.
you, your heart's beating like crazy. Hey, look at me. Look at
I
me.
looked at
Look
you
at
funny
me.
last week.
Come here. Look me in the eyes.
Aw.
Look me in the eyes. I want to tell you. I love you.
I mean, I'm glad to hear it because what
No.
we're doing here in Victorville.
It's so
I think-
awkward.
All right,
He doesn't
well,
want
you're
it.
a good guy. He's a good
Aw.
guy. He's a real.
Well, thanks. No,
Salt of the
I'm
earth.
glad
Nice.
that you put that stuff in the past and you can focus on movies
Beautiful.
and focus on this great theater that we've built together.
Your heart's
You
beating
gotta
like
see what
crazy.
we've got coming in September. I think you're going to be spending a lot more time in Victorville.
Well, I love Dakar. I love
You love life, man.
Axiom. And
I love all of it.
Vinny and Nick. I love you guys. If you're watching.
Who are they?
I love Greg, and I even love Ayaka, even though she's not speaking with me. I'm really
I
happy
think
to be
you'll love
alive.
the child. That,
see
that
where
was
that
sad.
goes.
That was so
See where that
sad.
goes.
And again, Dr. San was at the center of that whole mess with what happened to your last child. But with him in our rearview mirror, I think we can move forward. I think Ayaka will be
That
happy
AC
to
is
hear
getting
that
louder
Dr. San
as the
was
review
alive.
goes on.
I got your eyes here, so I love you.
Ha! You got you. You got him.
Next, we have Sausage Party,
Oh, God.
directed by Greg Tiernan.
I just realised it's Tim Heidecker bait. Is that a tip of the hat to me? He's got the hair, the beard. I don't know what's going on here, but something's
I
amiss.
didn't direct this
No,
one.
no, no.
Something's
Greg
amiss here.
Tiernan and Conrad.
Maybe they've been
Byrne.
watching the streams. I don't know.
Directed by, starring James Franco, Kristen Wiig, Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen,
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
and Edward Norton. An animated movie.
Norton?
I know that, about one sausage's quest to discover the truth about existence. Another kids movie. It does have
Another
these
kids
sort of
movie?
subtle jokes that are playing pretty good with adults.
Yeah, yeah, kids film.
I love this movie. I give it 5 bags of popcorn and 2 sodas.
He saw it.
And they do use the FUCK words and the CUNT I heard a few times.
CUNT.
TH and SHIT.
They all fuck
These are
at the
all
end of the
words
film.
used in the movie, but so that's
It's
it
for
makes it kind of
kids.
interesting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I don't think this is for kids of all ages. I think this is more for older teenagers, maybe from 13 up to 19,
I would-
and everyone
no.
past that age as well. The weird thing is that the sausages as characters to me weren't as compelling as the baby carrots, because it takes place in a supermarket. And these baby carrots are just so funny, and the voices that they use and the things that the baby carrots do.
The baby
They're
carrots.
so much better than the sausages, and I
Should have
feel
been
like
baby
they sort of
carrot
missed an
party.
opportunity to showcase a much better group of characters. But you know, hey, maybe that's a sequel down the pike.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Sausage Party 2, sausages versus carrots, or something like that. That'd be good.
Well, I love raunch, and this is some of my favorite raunch of the year. And I think kids can handle raunch. I think there's so much nasty crap going on in the world right now.
Yeah, they can handle a bit of
There's so
raunchy
abusive,
jokes.
and there's so much abuse.
Sex scenes and
Drug
stuff. Kids
abuse
need that.
in
Kids need
particular.
that.
But if a kid sees the C-U-N-T word or hears people saying F-U-C-K, it's not going to necessarily ruin their lives. It's almost exposing them to the raunch
This fucking AC is killing me.
that exists in the world.
It's
Well, Bad
so
News Bears
fucking
had
loud.
lots of those kind of words in it back in 1977, and that was a great movie. That's a classic with Walter Matthau.
And it
Tatum
makes me,
O'Neal.
it made me laugh, and I needed a laugh after what I had been through. I mean, last week we talked about the Suicide Squad, and that's where I was at. Basically.
Yeah, remember you fucking hinted at
I
that
was
though?
at the 6th Street Bridge. I didn't tell you this. This is kind of breaking news.
Oh my
There's a
god,
rainbow
yeah,
bridge
you
in
threatened to kill
Victorville.
himself.
Yeah, well, I was at the 6th Street Bridge and was going to jump. And
Cool.
a police
Good to know.
officer showed up and grabbed
Sounds like It's a Wonderful Life with James Stewart, 1939.
Greg is not taking that
Same
seriously.
plot, exactly.
Greg, Tim just said he was going to kill himself. Yeah, come on.
The
But,
movie's very realistic, and it's also really great.
All right, Greg.
So, what else do we have?
We're going to take a look at another On Cinema On Location segment. This is a series that I've been filming in my spare time, and I don't have a lot of it dealing with this archive and this film center, but
He's
I
busy,
have had
man.
the time to walk the streets of Victorville and put together these segments that really showcase this town's cinematic heritage and history. So let's take a look.
Let's take a look at it. Victorville,
California. Every street has a story, and these are
but just a few.
on
On cinema, on location.
Hey guys,
Look at that hair.
At the cinema, we're here outside of the green
He's wearing the
pole.
same outfit as last time. The
Seeing
green pole,
Kurt
the
Russell
iconic
in
green
Brokedown. He
pole.
walks right by this pole. And
It's
things
the
have
same
changed
pole?
here in Victorville, but it's still a great
That's
town
wild.
for film production. A lot of great movies still being made here, and of course the
What green
archives as
pole?
well. So this is a neat Victorville historic site where Kurt Russell walked up the street in one of the key scenes in one of
That's
my
so
favorite
wild, man.
popcorn
Look at that. There it is.
classics,
It's the
Brokedown.
exact same place.
Please visit Victorville and support the archives. Back to you, Tim.
That was insane. That was insane stuff. High octane stuff going on in this fucking season
You keep
so
saying
far.
broke down. Thank you for that. You keep saying broke down. This
with Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Breakdown was the name of the movie.
Oh, here we
I
go.
think that was the working title. And then
Yeah, it was a
when it
foreign
went
title. It was a foreign
into
title.
theaters and stuff.
yeah,
it
it
was
was
broke
broke
down.
down.
I'd have to check, but I
Yeah,
think
he's
they
right
did
about
use
that.
both titles.
Of course he did.
I recently saw it. It's on TV. It was Breakdown.
Ha!
All right. Thank you
Alright.
very much.
Both
Is there
great
anything else?
movies.
Whatever.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to show you
Breakdown.
this. I'm kind of proud of it. This is what I've been working on
Warm.
the past few days. Not just my layout and the graphics of this, but also some
The
of the movies we
graphics
have
of this,
programmed
yeah, look at that.
to play here at
He's
the
been
Victorville
fucking
Film Center
in
now.
Microsoft
It's
Excel.
a great resource for film buffs, for
Look at
film
that.
heads. We've
Soul
got a
Keeper,
movie every night at 7
Monkey
o'clock,
Bone,
and you can see our schedule and
The
see if
Addiction.
something piques
Great
your
film
interest.
choices here.
It's $5 to get in. We've got great deals on popcorn and sodas.
What are
and,
these film
different
choices
movie
right
every
now,
night.
man?
So if you want to see 30 great movies over 30 great days,
What
come
the
on by the
fuck?
Victorville Film Center, and I hope that you'll check
One
in and watch one of
arbitrary
these films,
choice
Tim,
of
'cause you
films.
haven't seen anything yet, but September 1st, we're kicking off that month with For Love or Money with Michael J. Fox. I
Wow,
think
we
you'd really like
do
that.
love Michael J. Fox.
All right. I'll see if I can make it. I'm committed to being here. And
Oh, we know you are.
It's coming out for different rehearsals and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. That's it for us on Cinema. Thanks again, and I do apologize one
Everyone's
more time.
coming
for
back, man.
everybody
Like,
out there
after that
for my,
dark period
behavior
last week, it's fine.
Okay, what else can I say?
We're on the up and up now.
Download Empty Bottle today and make my dreams come true.
Fuck
and
off
we're
your
still
Empty
working on
Bottle.
a new album, Dakar.
And you
I
know,
hear that
you're
song
welcome
one
to
more
get more
fucking
involved
time,
with
man.
the
This is
actual
killing me.
day-to-day operations of this film center. We, Mark and
Thank
I have
you.
a lot of good things going on here.
Yeah,
I think
got it.
What I want to do is figure out a way where we can
Like, Greg really just wants me to get involved in this. because he's fucking
there's just not. I'm still
sadly
at the archive
attached to
quite
it.
a bit myself because I'm bringing
What about
moving
moving
parts
the
of the
archive?
archive.
What about moving the archive here?
Well, I probably have 100 of the movies here right now already, just because we're screening.
Great.
The two cots right next to each other isn't working.
This is the second time Tim's asking Greg to move film so he could fucking sleep properly. Okay, moving on to episode 5, ladies and gentlemen, with a review of Ben-Hur. A lovely Roman thing going on. That looks like Lemmy. It's not Lemmy. I don't know actually what this is. Isn't it like a Greek story, Greek myth or something? Is Ben-Hur a Greek myth? I don't know. And Kubo and the Two Strings. Oh yeah, that's a film that came out. Didn't that do well? I don't really remember anything about it or anyone talking about it. Oh well, who cares? Let's review it.
A lot of new movies being
Fried
made.
fish.
Don't miss out on any of them. Get some advice here.
Welcome to the movies.
The popcorn's hot, and so are the movies.
I love this intro where he fucking pans. It's so great.
Or a hit. Live from Victorville, California, it's Tim Heidecker's On Cinema
At the Cinema.
where we talk movies and provide expert advice.
Too
Hey
long.
everybody, it's Tim Heidecker back with another episode of On Cinema at the Cinema. I'm joined by my guest, my co-host, Greg Turkington.
Well, he's actually just the
And,
official co-host
also-
of this whole season. There's Axiom,
Also,
everybody.
I'm joined by Axiom, who's been sticking by my side basically 24/7.
What
As
guy?
you know, he's my rock, and since last week,
Axiom's
I've
such a good
few
dude.
relapses with the issues I was going through, and it was decided upon me and the group that I need like a baby would. I need constant supervision.
Constant supervision.
To be looked after and
That's big of Axiom to
and
agree to do it
Axiom's
though.
here to basically make sure that I stay out of trouble, and that means
That's a nice shirt
that
he's wearing
I've
as
gotta
well.
have him because he's my rock. I gotta have you
Fuck yeah.
24/7.
What a dude.
So
I respect that.
Basically, we are
Like
locked.
Greg's annoyed by it. Like he needs help.
You could have had him 23:57. Leave the 10 minutes to shoot this program without his involvement. since
Come
he
on
doesn't
now.
have any
Let's not stir the
knowledge
honey
of-
pot.
He could
there.
pull out the vape whenever he
I think
wants,
we should
Greg.
Thank you for being here for me.
Hey, whenever you want, man.
Well, you know.
Always here for you.
Fuck yeah,
So
Axiom.
we're the whole,
Axiom's such a good guy, man.
Nortel,
It's so sad. It's so
Plan
sad
team
what
from West
happens to these two
Hollywood's
because
out
he
here
is such a
supporting us.
a decent dude
The
at
ba-
the
bands
start.
come out here, and you guys
He
are.
just wants to do his best
What
for
do you think
Tim
of
and help him
the
out.
Victorville scene, huh?
It's cool.
His
I like
haircut
it.
is also fucking
It's
nuts.
a good place.
It's like long on one side
it's
and
good
short on the
because
other.
I can, be really focused on what we're doing. There's not so much going on, but at least it keeps us really focused on the
We're
car.
constantly writing music, and your sister's out here now. She just came into town.
Oh, did she really?
And we're getting to spend
You
some
like her?
time with her.
Oh, really?
Juliana.
Juliana? Do you like Juliana, do
We're
you?
enjoying this desert heat. I mean, it's honestly been a pretty good
We see
way to
AC's
detox.
quieter.
You get that dry air, that warm water coming out of the
Why
tap.
don't you guys
and-
come and check out some of the movies we've been programming here at the theater night after
The
night?
warm water.
Yes,
You
and
guys
if
here once.
If you're in the Victorville area, come on down here. When
would
we're
have
done
loved
shooting
to have
here,
went to
every
the
day there's a
Victorville Film
screening that
Centre.
he's got going on.
I mean, this is a real building
And,
apparently. I don't know if the
7 p.m.
interior
every
is,
night
but I mean, it
for
must be.
$5, and
So,
we've got
do people come up to
specials
this or what?
on
And what happens
concessions
if
as
they did?
well. And if you mention this show,
Any stories people
we've
visit in the
got a thing
VFA?
where, you
Or the
get
VFC even?
a couple of these little mini cookies that we're doing called creature cookies.
What?
In honor of the old creature from the Black Lagoon. And they're just miniature cookies, but if you
Okay.
mention the show, you get a couple of them for free.
Yeah,
Cute.
and I'm already talking to you and to some people around town about making this sort of a place for us to have some shows. We're looking at, well, yeah, because you have the theater setting,
Yeah, makes
sound
sense.
system and everything, and all we have to do is build a little stage up front here, and we'd be able to put on
No,
shows.
because
so-
then the people sitting in the front seats aren't going to be able to see the screen if you have some big stage in front.
There's only
Well, it'll
one
be-
fucking cinema
there's a
screen
way to
here.
do it. I think it's a mixed-use style facility, and it could be the Victorville Film
It's
Center.
Yes,
too
it is.
big.
There's a
Entertainment
fuck ton
Big
of
of a
movie
room for you
seats in
guys.
there, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of little bars in Victorville.
Well, we can feel that. Like, a lot of people
I
are
know.
writing. I mean, I
The
see
people
that.
come in from, we could get a Vegas crowd, we can also get an LA crowd, and the Victorville home team.
People
So-
don't.
The Victorville
movie
home
theaters are
team.
built for movie sound, Dolby, THX, and all that kind of thing.
Well,
not
we
for
want to redo
rock
the
band.
sound. You probably want to come in here and mess around with how we can get the sound great in here.
The sound is great here already, but it's not great for rock music. It's great for movies, and that's what the place was built
I
for.
don't know, like
I think Mondays.
Like they're
Tuesdays,
already
we'll
talking
probably
about
just
it.
start
Like they're gonna
doing
do it
concert
anyway.
Series. We'll do a
Yeah,
residency.
yeah.
What
Fuck,
time?
fuck
10
Greg.
o'clock.
I have movies at 7 o'clock, and if the movie's 2.5 hours, it's not going to be time for people to get cleared out completely and before you guys come
And
in.
they stick
so I'd
around and
rather you
listen to
don't
the
do it
music.
on
You got a
movie
captive
nights.
audience there already.
6:30 for once, like I don't know.
No, because I've been establishing on this show, and just from flyering and talking to people around town.
You've not
that you
mentioned
can always
any
count
show
on a movie at
times
7 o'clock. It's always going to be
on
a
the
different
show
movie.
yet.
It's
Well, there
always
we
going
go.
to be a
Just show
popcorn
movies that
classic.
are only 2 hours long. Then you take it to 9 o'clock. It's plenty of time for people to come back in. And probably a lot of people that are coming to see the movie are going to stick around and see the car anyways.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that later. We have to talk about movies
Come
today.
on now, if you had a film center
first one
and
up,
musical
coming out, is
place,
Ben
like
Hur,
music venue, that's a great
directed
combo.
by Timur
There's a gap in the market there.
Bekmambetov. What is that?
Ekmam.
Greg doesn't even know.
Timur.
Beck Mama.
No one knows. No one knows how to pronounce it.
German.
Wild.
It's Russian.
Russian.
Beck Mambatov, yeah.
Casted by Jack Houston, Nazanin
Bunyadi.
Bunyadi, Nazanin Bunyadi, and
Eilert Zurer.
falsely accused
Crazy.
Jewish nobleman survives years of slavery to take vengeance on his Roman. We all know what Ben Hur is about. It's a remake.
Do we?
He doesn't know what it's about.
Well,
Why does he not?
Believe me, this is some of the great movies.
That's Mr.
This
Movies
is
right there.
almost like the original Ben Hur. Same story with Charles Heston, and we loved Ben Hur then, and we love it now. I give it 5 bags of popcorn.
All right, good review.
My car.
Yeah, okay.
It's in my jacket.
Was he
After
getting?
The show's done taping.
Better not
yeah,
be getting
Ben Hur
that
from
vape.
1959 was classic. I think they've improved upon it this time because in that movie you didn't have access to some of the technology. Some of the sets were a little cornball, quite frankly.
Cornball? I mean, look at that.
Of a good
That's
action movie that you do now,
1959.
and so I think
That's
they took the
wild.
modern pacing
I love
back.
that. Cornball, and they directly compare, and the original Ben Hur still looks fucking amazing.
Put it into a classic story
Cornball.
like Ben
All right,
Hur,
Greg. All right,
and I
Greg
think you end up with a
Tarkington.
movie that may win as many Oscars as the original Ben
Oh,
Hur
I'm
did,
starting
and
to
that one
tweak. He's-
actually won
he's
14 Oscars
jonesing.
back in 1959, and I predict this will win 15.
All right.
Oscar
5 bags
pick.
of popcorn and a miniature chariot, because a chariot race, of course, is the classic finale to Ben
All
Hur.
right.
Fuck
Kubo
yeah.
and the two Kubo and the
What
two.
did you?
5 bags. Two.
Oh yeah, bro's jonesing for that vape.
We have to take a break.
Why?
No, just review the movie. It's.
All right. Wait. Chill.
Wait, what
come
is
back
that?
when we're done. Or you guys can meet up the street somewhere.
Me
All
up the
right,
street.
Kubo
Like
and the
how
Two
Axim's supposed to be
Strings,
like making
directed
sure he
by
doesn't do
Travis
it,
Knight.
but basically just does
Rooney
whatever
Mara,
fucking
Matthew
Tim says.
McConaughey, Charlize Theron. Kuba lives a quiet life in a small village until
That looks
a
fucking
spirit
great.
from the past reignites an old vendetta.
Can't be a good bit of stop
In
motion.
order to survive, he must locate a magical.
Carry on. Greg.
In order to survive, he must locate a magical suit of armor worn by his late father, a legendary samurai warrior. Show the clip.
Show the clip.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Show the clip. They did show the clip.
This is it's an animated. This is the summer animation.
You
quite
hear
frankly.
Tim's
There's
laugh,
a lot
mate,
of,
going fucking crazy.
Animated features this year, and there's more to come. This one is pretty cool. It takes place in Japan. It's got a historical angle to it, though it does have elements.
It's a fucking
of
laugh,
fantasy.
mate, man.
You know, I like these characters. I didn't like them as much as, say, the baby carrots from last week.
Why
if
is he
you
looking at
remember,
Tim like
when
he's
we
there?
reviewed Sausage Party. But I still think the movie has something to say, and it's very beautifully
fucking
animated.
mess, man.
And I would give it 5 bags of popcorn and 5 little packets of soy sauce.
Little
because,
packets of soy
it's so
sauce.
good with sushi.
How do you like soy
I don't
sauce?
know,
Sorry.
Sorry, Tim. Gotta get a bit of water, no run with that.
do you wash your hands?
Yeah.
What happened? Did he just
so
throw up?
Now it's time for another great
That's a shame.
On Cinema, On Location segment. But this is a special edition of On Cinema, On Location. It's not about a movie.
Oh my
it's
God.
about a theater.
Whoa.
A theater that's a dream of mine that's finally come to fruition.
What cinema could we talk
We're
about?
talking about the Victorville Film
Gatorade.
Center, where we're filming right now. And this is kind of a behind-the-scenes segment looking at the inner workings of Victorville's newest and best movie theater.
Your PV light or anything like that?
PV light.
Go ahead.
What theater
This
could
is interesting.
Craig possibly talk about?
California.
Victorville.
Every street has a story.
The little
And these
thumb there.
are but just a few.
Good shot.
On cinema, on location.
Ooh. Oh, a special. Welcome to the Victorville Film Center, everybody. This is so exciting.
This is where the magic happens. Magic happens. This is the Victorville
Magic. I had to say that again because the door was so loud.
Film Center.
Look at
this
that
is our
shit.
projection booth.
Looks
This
great.
is an original 35 millimeter film projector. It is not currently operational.
Oh, bummer.
When we took over this theater,
Also, you
we
have no
found that this
fucking
thing
film
had,
reels.
the wiring had been eaten by rats. We could have spent several $1,000s to get it repaired, or
Why
we could
bother?
put that money into buying another 10,000 VHS movies
That makes more sense.
bolster the already incredible Victorville Film Archive and purchase this. It's a VHS film projection system. If you go down there and actually
looks
look
like,
at what we're
wow,
doing, you'll
art.
see that it looks as good as any 35
I'm sure it
millimeter
does,
film, if
from
not
all the way
better.
over there, if not
I'm
better.
going to
Yep.
show you an example right now of what it looks like using one of my all-time favorites
This
and a
fucking
lot of the
setup.
viewers.
The
Decker
tape,
versus
man. I want
Dracula,
that so fucking bad.
which,
It looks great.
incidentally, you can purchase online.
I can't. It's not available anymore. So it was available at some point. I would have fucking loved that on VHS. I know that they're doing deck of cards on VHS at the moment. Or they were. I don't know if they even
Hit
are
play
still.
on this, and there it is on the big screen.
Where?
Decker versus Dracula as it was meant.
Yeah, it looks pretty
to be
good,
seen.
you know?
And now let's go talk to our popcorn jockey, Mark. down in the
Popcorn
concession
jockey. Is that the official terminology for that? There he is. Mark Prokes is now
So this is sort
popping
of the
popcorn.
nerd center of any movie theater, the place where the popcorn popping happens. And this is Mark, who you may have seen
Hi, Mark.
on
There he is again.
on cinema.
He
playing
looks
W.C.
fucking
Fields,
afraid.
the
Why does he look so
Golden
scared?
Age comedy segment.
I'm W.C.
W.C.
It's
Farrell.
nice to have you back here working with us here at the
True
Victorville Film
story.
Center.
Check it out.
Thank you for hiring me.
And
Yeah, he
what's
needs
your
a job.
all-time favorite movie to sit back and have a tub of popcorn and watch, whether here at the Victorville Film Center or at
Like
home
it-
on your home?
So yeah, Mark Prokes was originally just supposed to be like an impressionist and stuff for the Oscar specials, and then obviously became further embroiled in the world of on cinema by being an actor in Decker, and now he has been now he's literally just running. No, he's not even running. He's just fucking behind the till. He's behind the fucking till in the cinema making popcorn now. How the mighty have fallen.
System.
What's
This
the
poor
one
bastard.
with Sandra Bullock and it's like the mailbox?
The net. The net. What's your favorite thing
Okay.
about working at the movie theater? Is it the free popcorn, the free movies?
I love working here. I mean, the
That's great.
drive does kill me, especially when you just need me for like a half-hour shift. Or
That was an emergency.
A half-hour shift. Yeah,
to
come
fill
on,
in for
come on, Mark.
Alex, who always calls in. But I wish I could get more hours, and but I also
This poor
like
motherfucker.
still being a part of the entertainment industry. 'cause
Oh,
I get
yeah,
to
sure.
work here, and it's good
By making
exposure
popcorn?
for me.
By making
A
popcorn.
lot of productions have moved to Victorville in recent years. To
I'm
wrap
sure
this
he'll find you.
segment up, can you share with our viewers at home your recipe for the perfect home bucket of popcorn?
What is a recipe?
know.
It's fucking don't know.
I'll be honest, I don't eat popcorn. at
It's
home.
fucking popcorn,
When
Greg.
you're watching a movie, though.
Nope,
No, I'll have pretzels or.
don't know.
I mean, these machines
Greg is so
people have
disappointed.
at home.
But how do you get the movie taste at home?
I told you, I just follow the instructions on the machine.
All right, back to Tim.
He's getting so pressed by it. Don't know. That's one of the bit. Hang on. This is one of the bit. I love this bit. The two fingers, man. Come on.
All right.
That was a
thank you
great
for
segment.
Watching, and we'll see you next time at the
Did
movies.
you like the segment?
Yes.
Yes. End it already.
Don't say it next time at the movies because that's from the Siskel and Ebert show. So
I almost had an accident.
No, it's a bigger accident if you're using somebody else's.
Residual effects to the detox.
And what I'm saying is, if you,
What is
if
Tim
you say
saying?
Siskel and Ebert's, you can't use.
Copyright words.
Well, I mean, you can't go ahead and completely
I'm sorry, I
remake
have to go.
Gone with the Wind, word for word remake of Gone with the Wind, and say you can't copyright.
Greg's just
words.
talking
If you
himself
do
now.
that, you're gonna find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Holy fucking shit, man. That was insane. Okay, everybody. Episode 6. Here we go. A review of Hands of Stone, which is a really good name for a film. Kind of reminds me of one of the first films they ever reviewed on Cinema at the Cinema, which I can't remember the name of now. It's The Man with the Iron Fists. Kind of reminds me of that. And a review of the film Mechanic Resurrection. I have no idea what the fuck that is, and it sounds like a sequel, and I have no idea what the original film is even, which is hilarious. Let's find out.
On Cinema is headed to the
Why is the music pure filtered?
theater.
There's a filter for it.
movie this weekend?
This season, we're going back to the basics. Movie expertise.
What's going on?
Classic titles. Gone with the Wind.
Oh my god, I think I realised why there's a filter on this.
Here's your ticket stub. I'd like a seat in the front row.
Expert opinion from film buff Greg Turkington. Join us here on Tim Heidecker's On Cinema at the Cinema.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of On Cinema
That
at the
filter
Cinema.
is
I'm
not
your
covering
host,
that
Tim
AC
Heidecker,
at all.
back with more movie reviews, giving you guys a chance to figure out what to watch this coming week.
It's like
And
an
I'm joined by
EQ
my
filter or something. I don't know what the fuck
co-host,
that
Greg
is.
Turkington. Greg, good to
guys.
see you again.
It's not an EQ filter, it's something else. There is
To
no
our
filter
show
over it
live
though.
in Victorville.
We're back in the Victorville scene, and
Oh, what's in his hand now?
I'll just get this out of the way. This
back
is
on this shit.
I want to apologize because I threw these guys under the bus a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did
and,
you? And they're
you
good
know,
after all?
This is a great company that makes these devices.
I didn't last long.
And I was able to connect
weeks?
again with Dr. Sand, and we figured out through.
You got him hooked?
He's admitting that it was his fault that
Oh, really?
the dosage and the chemistry that he had combined to make this for me was all wrong. And
Yeah, it's got
we
fucking
were able
space
to
in it,
dial
bro.
it in and actually find the right amounts for me.
Right, man, a
And I
fucking
just didn't want anyone to get the wrong
horrifyingly
impression
addictive
that
drugs.
this was going to be, that this company is a problem or that this device is a problem. Gives me exactly what I need,
Come
which is
on,
light nutrition. I'm still eating, luckily.
Oh,
But
good.
then this also complements that and adds nutritional
You're a fucking
values
sucker,
such
Tim
as
Heidecker.
vitamin C and vitamin D and vitamin A. And also it has a slight, just
Vitamin
a slight
D.
psychoactive element that keeps me creative because we're still working on the record.
Alright, some microdosing
Axiom
at
had
this
to
point.
go,
Microdosing. That's not wrong
back
with
to
that.
West Hollywood, so I am without his rock, but luckily his
Yeah,
sister
that's
Juliana
wonderful.
here
Oh,
is
God.
staying out here with me,
Oh,
and she's keeping me warm at night.
you
You
bastard.
know what I mean?
That is so icky, man. You know what I mean?
At the archive. So everyone worry about me. This is a much better place for me
We're
to
never worried
be.
about you,
There's
Tim.
no synthetic cocaine in here or any of that kind of crap. It's all natural, actually.
Oh,
Got
really?
that confirmed from Dr. Sand.
Well, you can believe Dr. San and anything he
But he
says.
does want me on it pretty
Dr.
much
San is with us.
intermittently through the day, which
Okay,
is
but I've been getting complaints from the landlord at the archive that I need to talk to you about because I do not want to lose
Hey,
that
Ted, that's what's
space
going on. DC and A.
because of how you've been carrying on there. And I,
Welcome to the stream.
well.
Vitamin
like I told you
D.
before, we're being
How would they
creative.
get vitamin D? Sunlight.
And
How did they
lyric
manage
writing
that? Who
process
fucking knows?
Is part of
But it's
that is
not-
self-expression and
it's not meant to be a party pad or something. It's a film archive.
That is so
that's
fucking
in a
dingy,
storage
man.
facility, and
So
so
ratchet.
it's
Him
not
and this girl
zoned,
just
you
fucking
know, for
getting
a
high as
party
fuck
atmosphere.
okay.
in a
No, you're
fucking
welcome to stay there as long
storage
as you want,
facility.
and I invited you, but the thing is you
You don't want
can't-
me to be self-expressive and working on projects that's going to move me forward as an
Well, I
artist.
mean-
Hold on, I'm not finished with you. And you don't. So, and then you don't want me to use this space, which I'm paying for through the Tom Cruise Memorial,
Tom Cruise
Junior
Memorial Fund. Yep.
that I set
You
up.
can use it during the day,
can't
but I
use
don't
this
want you
for
putting
my
on
to
Dakar
express
concerts during
Okay,
when I have
just
a
want to
schedule
know
for screenings.
what you expect me to be
Well,
doing.
I'll show you the
myself.
complaint that I got from the landlord, and it's very
That
specific.
vape sound is
but I just don't
amplified
want to
tenfold
lose the
now.
place.
You're not going to lose the place. You're being very uptight about this. This landlord's he doesn't know what he's doing. Trust me. I'll talk to him. You don't know what you're talking
I'll
about.
talk
I
to
don't know
him.
if that's going to help.
Stop being such a baby about this. The landlord is just being overreactive, and he has got you under his thumb, and you're being manipulated, and that's embarrassing.
Well, he's
It's
not manipulating
embarrassing.
'cause he's been very generous all along.
Must be a nice
He's
guy,
looked the
yeah.
This is
other
the
way.
same asshole who's revoked your bathroom privileges for 2 months. You had to go down to the gas station to go to the bathroom. I don't like this guy.
That is pretty whacked out,
I
actually.
think you're getting taken advantage of.
Well, that
You should
wasn't
hold
because
your
of me.
ground.
That was because somebody else who also was using one of the units, but did not because they were running an archive out of it and were working late. They were strictly just living there because it was cheap rent. You know? And that
I love this idea that the Victorville Film Archive is just surrounded by fucking bums living in fucking storage units, including Tim,
bathroom,
which is hilarious.
having them change the locks on that had nothing to do with anything I was doing.
Uh-huh.
And you knew that, so
Well,
I don't know why you'd bring it up on this show.
we'll try to keep it down.
That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome to stay.
That's all you gotta
I'm
do.
not, you know, I just be smart.
Manager's
smart, be
calling,
good.
Complaining because
Be a good boy.
we got when you're at this movie theater, we got Juliana screaming like a little kitty cat.
Oh, Tim, fuck off, man. That's so foul. That is so icky, man.
By the way, he doesn't know about it being her.
Well, it's more my outfit that I would tell.
Hands of Stone.
He is turning into a fucking degenerate this season, man.
Movie. Jonathan
Sleeping with Axiom's sister while he's still fucking with someone technically in a storage
Jacobowitz.
unit on drugs.
Starring
What the
Donald,
fuck happened, man?
Ronald,
What
sorry,
happened?
Robert De Niro, Ellen Barkin, Anna de Megas,
Robert De
De
Niro.
Armas, Edgar Ramirez, the legendary Robert De Niro, and his equally legendary trainer Ray Arkell.
His trainer? Yeah, sure.
Roberto Duran is the name.
Oh,
not
Sugar
Robert De
Ray,
Niro.
so it's a biopic.
And his equally.
Well, the actor Robert De Niro's in the movie, but the character's
Sugar Ray
Roberto
Leonard?
Duran. Character's
Is that the
not
name?
Robert
Sugar
De
Ray
Niro.
Leonard?
All right. This one, Hands of Stone, starring Robert De Niro, one of my favorite actors of all
We
time.
love Robert
I
De
think.
Niro.
Has he done a movie you didn't like?
Nope.
No.
I give it 5 bites of
Nope.
popcorn. One of my favorite movies this year is Hands of Stone.
Hands
with
of
Robert
Stone.
De Niro.
With Robert De Niro, yeah. Good actor.
And I can do an impression of him if you want.
Well, I'd love to
No.
see it. No.
Yeah, Hands of Stone is interesting.
No.
It's not being called Raging Bull 2, but essentially
I like how he
it
asked
is.
permission to
But
do
the
an impression
twist
of him.
is that now Robert De Niro is the trainer, and he's training a young fighter, whereas in Raging Bull he was the fighter. So shades of Rocky.
I started
Rocky
Raging
Balboa.
Bull. I wasn't
In
a
those
big fan of
movies,
it so far,
Rocky
actually. I'm not gonna
Balboa
lie.
has become the trainer
I don't
rather
think it's
than the fighter.
Scorsese's
And
best
so
Raging
now
Bull.
Raging Bull has gone that same
It may
route.
be
But it's a little more
sacrilegious
interesting
of
than
me, but I
Rocky,
don't
because
know.
with Rocky,
It's
you
okay.
have so many Rocky movies. One comes out every year. With Raging Bull,
Rocky
we had
film
one
comes
come
every
out
year.
in
Okay.
1980, and we've heard nothing since. So it's great to get back and catch up with these characters. It's an exciting film on its own. You don't have to have seen Raging Bull. It will definitely help. I do foresee a Best Actor award for Robert De Niro, and I think that would be pretty cool for him to
Is
win it
Raging
for
Bull a
this, as he
Scorsese
did for
film? Am I
Raging
actually
Bull back
tripping?
in
It is, isn't
1980.
it?
Talking to me.
He's doing it anyway.
Are you talking to me?
That's
You talking to
Taxi
me?
Driver.
Well, I'm doing my Robert De
I
Niro.
agree. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
It's
that's a
like
different
it's a good film.
character.
Don't get me wrong. Raging Bull is a pretty good film. Like it's it's great. It's a good film. It's a good film. I just don't think it's the best that he has to offer. I think it's okay in terms of the Scorsese library of films. I think he's done much better in my opinion. And I know Raging Bull is held in very, very high regard from some people, but I think he's in terms of that whole ass fucking library of Scorsese movies. I think there's a lot better. I'd rather watch Goodfellas and all this, and I think A Comedy is a really, really, really underrated Scorsese film in my opinion. Joker takes a lot of notes from King of Comedy, and Robert De Niro was even in that film, so it makes sense. Taxi Driver, of course, is still better as well, I think. Wolf of Wall, all these, I would put all these films over Raging Bull, honestly, to be quite brutally honest.
All right,
But it's a
5
good
bags of
film.
popcorn,
Doesn't mean it's a bad film.
And
I just don't think
I
it's
would
his
have
best.
to say miniature boxing glove or something. Maybe set of two miniature boxing gloves as a souvenir
Fix that.
of two great movies, Raging Bull
That's
and Hands of Stone.
All right. Mechanic,
was your
Resurrection,
rating?
5 bags.
Glad to hear that.
A Mechanic, starring Mechanic: Resurrection.
Excuse me.
Starring, directed by Dennis
The music's
Gansel.
good though.
Cast starring my favorite actor, Jason Statham.
I like the character
Jessica
as well.
Alba, and Tommy Lee Jones, my favorite actor too. Arthur
But,
Bishop
you know.
thought he put his murderous past behind him when his most
I don't even know what that is about it that
formidable
makes it not. I just think it's in terms
foe
of like plot and
kidnaps the love of his life.
it's just not
Now
particularly
he's forced to
remarkable
travel the
compared
globe
to other
complete
Scorsese stories. I
3
think
impossible assassinations, a little bit
other
like
biopics and all this
Well,
kind of
Decker's
stuff.
not assassinating people. He's preventing assassinations from happening.
I would think he would assassinate if it was, for example, if we had like Obama was in the presidency. Decker
Well,
would come out
you
and
know,
put a bullet through his
That's
skull.
again. I don't want you talking like that on the show because the next thing you know, they're going to shut the show down. It's nothing to do
No,
with this
well, because he's
movie.
threatening
It's
to assassinate the
fictional.
president. Yeah, it's not. He's not a real
Decker's
character.
fictional story. If you
Never
had a
do it in real
president
life.
like Obama, I'm not saying it is Obama. Somebody like him.
Like Jason Davidson.
Somebody
Well, I
exactly
can't
like
talk
him.
Decker
like
would
that
kill
on
him.
TV or anywhere really.
I'm not saying I'm going to kill.
Well, stop saying it. And let's
Stop
just talk
saying
about
it.
the movie.
You're talking about assassinations. I'm giving you an
No,
example.
the movie is about assassination.
Right.
It's about a character who's kind of
He's getting annoyed,
unsavory.
right.
It's kind of the flip side of the James Bond coin. He's an expert at what he does, but what he does is something that's not appealing in the way
You're
that
being
saving
flippant
the
here,
country
man.
is
Like it's
appealing,
not.
and
It's
Decker
not a
does it.
series, Greg.
And so
You're just making him
he's
turn to
kind of an
drugs.
anti-hero.
Those side pop there. Those side
5
exhale.
bags.
5 bags. Great review.
Whoa, that hit me hard.
Wonder why.
5 bags of popcorn.
Yay, yay, yay.
Yay,
Hold on.
yay, yay, marrone, marrone. Get the ideas
You
out
need to
here.
do
Keep the
this
ideas
stuff
in.
before you come into film because it's just really disruptive.
It's gonna fucking come out my nose. Ah, wow.
Wow,
Sorry
keep the
about that,
ideas in
folks.
there.
Okay, I gotta put this away
Settle
for a
down,
minute.
buddy.
Yeah. I thought you threw it away.
Hello there. Yep, yeah, get another little one in there. Oh, you can see a little bit of a nipple.
I also think Tommy Lee Jones as
God.
Max Adams is an unforgettable character that
We love Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, trying to keep the ideas in his head there. He's a creative guy.
You have any segments to go to? We could cut to it.
yeah, we've got some
What the
on
fuck?
locations in the can.
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
Can you put one of those on until he gets done with his little...
With his little Victorville.
Every street has a story.
The fucking
and
bomb.
these are but just a few on
Where are we
On
today,
Cinema.
man? On location.
Hey guys, on cinema at the cinema on location at the home, the ranch house where Citizen Kane was written back in 1941.
Is that right?
This ranch, the Kemper Campbell Ranch,
That's kind of cool if that's
the
true.
writing location of the motion picture script for Citizen Kane, and
If
it's
that's
right
true,
here in Victorville,
that's really
California,
actually kinda cool.
current home of the world's #1 film archive,
The
the
Victorville Film Archive,
as
everybody.
well as the shooting location for season 8 of On Cinema at the Cinema. Back in 1941, this is where Orson Welles wrote Citizen Kane.
There's a film I started which is about the guy who wrote Citizen Kane called Mank, I think it's called. I'm not finished it yet, but it looks pretty cool. And I guess this is where it
Back
would
to you,
be.
Tim.
Southern cooking? What is going on with that? Oh my god! Oh bro, this is fucking terrible, man. Why are you doing that to yourself? Oh my god! Oh god, what's going on? He's taking his clothes off. That was fucked up. That was really fucked up. That was actually kind of fucked. Bro, just popping like a motherfucker and then fucking taking his trousers off. Okay. I did start it, but I need to finish it. Seems alright so far, pretty cool. Yeah. Nothing crazy or remarkable about it so far. I don't remember how far I got into it, to be fair. I don't know why I stopped watching it either, but I'll get back into it, hopefully. Okay. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got a review of The Light Between Oceans. I have no idea what the fuck that is. No clue. And a review of a film called Solace, which looks like it's got Anthony Hopkins in it, and Colin Farrell, who I like both of those guys very much. And yeah, it looks like Tim is not in this. I wonder why. I wonder why Tim's not in this. That's so weird. What could have happened there?
Do you like comedies? We've got
like 'em.
some. Do you like dramas?
We've got some.
Do you like action?
We've got
it.
some.
Time to have fun at the movies again.
Lights, camera, action.
Tim back there.
Time for expert opinions.
1 bag, 2 bag, 4 bags, 5 bags of popcorn.
Can't even count.
Your first stop before heading out to the movies is Tim Heidecker's On Cinema at the
Didn't even
Cinema.
turn the camera there. This is falling apart, man.
Hey guys, this is Greg
Hey, guys.
Turkington from
Look. Kingston. I get it.
On Cinema at the Cinema.
That AC is loud as fuck again.
Which is the show that we're watching right now.
Is it?
I'm a little stunned this
Why?
week. Always happy to guest host
Of
in
course.
Tim's absence, but in these circumstances, it's anything but happy.
What
I don't know
happened?
if you saw the news footage.
No.
over
Oh
the
my
weekend,
god.
but,
What? Oh no.
there was a fire.
Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna let Greg take it away here.
At the Victorville Film Archive.
Oh no. Oh
You can see
god.
this is a
Oh
serious
Jesus
fire.
Christ.
It was caused by Tim falling asleep.
Homeless man
he was
hospital.
caught
Homeless
smoking.
man.
The cigarette apparently fell down onto the blanket. And
Fucking
started the
hell.
fire, and he's in the hospital still. He
Yeah, so
will
the VFA
survive,
is up in flames, and
he's
the
got
whole archive's
serious
probably gone.
third and first degree burns that are going to take a lot of work
Hey, Mark. Mark Prokes, everybody.
before he's going to be able to come back and review movies or do anything.
Terrible.
And so I've got Mark here.
I guess that's the last of Tim Heidecker we're
Mark's
going to have
been
seen
a
for a
good
while.
friend to this
Abdul.
show for many, many years, and of course plays Abdul on Decker, and has
I
been
love that.
helping me run this very important resource, the Victorville Film Center, which
Good on him.
we've been running here in Victorville for the past few weeks, screening popcorn classics.
That fucking
And,
AC
the
is
archive
killing
was
my
destroyed.
eardrums.
We had about 1,000
Yeah, so Greg Turkington's lost his entire film collection again at the hands of Tim Heidecker again.
films, maybe 1,100 that we had
Probably the
brought
most
up here to the
destructive
theater,
fallout so far.
in terms of using
of
them for
Greg's
programming
iconic film
for our
collection.
nightly screenings, and so those are okay.
That's handy.
That is just a fraction of what the Victorville Film Archive used to be. We will rebuild.
This is so.
Anybody out there
We will rebuild.
has access to videotapes.
So
that
remorseful, man.
wants to donate them.
We will rebuild.
At this point,
It's so
I don't
remorseful.
think insurance
We
is
will
going to cover
rebuild.
this. This was Tim's fault, so at this point I
Yeah,
can't
fuck them.
buy the tapes from you even at pennies on the dollar. These would have to be donations.
Oh no.
The
Anything
screenings
but that.
will continue. I'm proud to say that the night after this fire,
Mm-hmm.
we still showed our movie.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
For the
yeah, Greg.
people in the town
Monkey
that
Bone.
count
Brendan Fraser.
Nothing is going
What
to
the
stop us
fuck?
from doing that.
Good to
All
hear.
my clothes were burned.
I think this must be the first episode of
Ant-Man
On Cinema at the Cinema
Memorabilia,
with Mark as a co-host, co-guest.
the master tapes to some of the Decker versus Dracula
Damn,
stuff
man.
was burned.
That's crazy. All
A
that
lot
film
of the
history.
lost footage that you've never seen was burned. The
Oh,
props,
even Mark
Dracula's
Prokes is so
cape.
upset about it.
I had a postcard from Giant that James Dean had signed to me. that was
Wow,
also
man.
burned.
All this film history's gone. This is so
Very little
sad.
survived. The tapes that did survive are unplayable.
That's awful,
Any
man.
tape that did survive, it was sprayed with water and foam.
Oh man. This is like the
Um,
Christian House fire of
Mark
2014.
here, is
I
gonna
don't
be
know why I
taking
drew
over
that
a lot of
comparison there.
responsibilities
I'm really
in the coming
sorry.
weeks.
Got Christian in the mind as usual.
He's done a great job with the concession. I'm going to have to have you help me
Aw, good
with
job,
a
Mark
lot of other
Brooks.
things, especially if Tim chooses to rehab here at the theater.
Rehab.
I've been trying to get in touch with Ayaka.
She doesn't.
can't
Want,
get hold
I don't
of
think she
her.
wants to know about it. Nor does she care.
I mean, I don't even know if she wants to hear
No,
from Tim.
probably not.
One of the most incredible film archives in North American history is reduced to cinder.
Oh my
and,
God.
The Dakar master tapes are fine. So there is no justice in the world.
There is no God.
Those are still at Axiom's studios, so hopefully we'll have updates on Tim's
Oh,
condition.
Greg.
It's not good. You're not going to be seeing him anymore this season.
That's a
I
terrible. Oh,
don't
no more
know
Tim.
how
That's
Decker's
terrible.
going to continue. He's not going to look like the Decker that we know.
God, man, this is so fucking.
He's going to need
This is
a
awful.
lot of facial
This is awful.
reconstruction.
Oh my God.
I visited Tim at Victorville General Hospital, and he's unrecognizable. His head is very swollen. His
That's so arc, man. Are
his
we gonna
face
review a
is very
film?
mangled. Some of his hair literally melted.
God
into his
almighty.
head. Have you visited?
Tim fucking
been-
suffered,
seen
man.
Tim, or
I don't think, probably not.
There was a episode of MASH once where a guy was burned up, and
yeah, well,
they brought him back.
Yeah,
Totally fine.
totally fine,
that's TV though. That's not real life. That's not movies. There's the
Yeah.
MASH movie.
yeah. That's not movies.
Sally Kellerman,
If it was the MASH movie,
who also
maybe it could
starred
happen in real
Decker.
life, but it's the show,
actually
so
was in the
come on.
MASH movies.
Yeah.
Oh
Some
yeah,
interesting
Sally
stories
Kellerman.
about working with Robert Altman, and no, because he was on the TV show.
Oh well, that's not gonna
movie's very
happen for
different.
Tim then, really.
Elliot Gould.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's
we
do
do
some,
have a couple
do some
movies
movies.
to review. Solace, directed by Alfonso Cuarón, Anthony Hopkins, Colin Farrell, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, a psychic.
Damn, Jeffrey Dean Morgan
Works
as
with
well.
the FBI in order to hunt down a
That's
serial
fucking wild.
killer.
Great combo of
It's a good
actors there.
movie. It's again one of these movies post Decker. You feel like they've taken
Tip of the
a little
hat,
bit
yep,
from
obviously.
what we're doing. This is an FBI agent. Decker, of course, is CIA. This FBI agent tries to stop the serial killer.
Decker tries to stop
Decker, of course,
terrorists
would have
and Dracula,
fallen
perhaps.
asleep and burned down FBI headquarters and destroyed all their records.
They're so fucking petty,
but,
Greg.
it's fantastic.
Greg's burnt
I'm a
his
little
Tim's
distracted
burnt his
watching
cinder,
it.
and Greg's still pissed off with him.
But I would give it 5 bags of popcorn
Yeah, good.
and an entire fire truck full of flame retardant foam. Did you see it, Mark?
I saw the last half of it, and I loved it.
Oh, you loved it?
Why did you miss the first half of it? 'Cause I got you that ticket.
You did, but when I got here, Aaron didn't show up for his shift, so
Who fucking
I
works
had
at
to
the
cover the first
VFC
half
and
of
why are they just not
the
doing their
last
work?
half of
Poor
his
Mark,
shift,
man.
which means I missed the first half of the movie.
How many bags?
Mark's
of
just picking up
popcorn
the
would you
slack
give
for
it?
this place, man.
5.
Good
The
review.
Light Between Oceans,
Guests rating.
directed by Derek Jean-France, starring Michael Fassbender, Alicia Vikander, Rachel
Greg is a
Weisz,
hairy ass
White Housekeeper,
motherfucker, man.
and
His
his wife
his
living off the
arms,
coast of
he's like
Western
an 8.
Australia, raise a baby. They rescue from an adrift rowboat.
Hands in his,
Well,
like hair in his hands and shit. This is wild to
it
me.
reminds
Look
me
at that shit.
of Tim and Ayaka's baby, but it wasn't adrift on a rowboat. It was adrift on bad medicine and anti-vaccination
Oh my fucking god.
ideas that Dr. San had.
Greg is
and
just like
that
wallowing
no
in
one
all
was
this,
rescuing
all
the
this
baby.
horrible stuff
bad
that's
news.
happened. It's bad news. I'm a bummer.
5 bags of popcorn and 5 tickets to the rehab clinic.
Ticket stop the
Did you see
rehab.
it?
Here's my ticket stop. I'd like the seat in
Right
the
now we're
front
going to
row.
see a segment called On Cinema on Location, filmed right here in Victorville.
Nice.
This is a very popular segment where we look at some of the cinematic history that's taken place here in our town.
Fuck yeah.
Roll the tape.
Look forward to seeing it.
Victorville, California.
Victorville, California.
Every street has a
Oh,
story.
man.
And these are but just a few on Cinema, on Location.
Get your kicks. He just filmed all these in one day, man.
Hey guys,
What a
I'm here
dedicated
in
man.
Victorville, California. Once again, home of the Victorville Film Archive, and we're
A little bit
outside
overexposed.
the Rock Formation Mountain, seen in the 1953 all-time classic sci-fi epic. It came from outer space.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. It came from outer space. I can believe that.
If you've seen the movie, you know that the flying saucers
That looks
fly
great.
over these rocks, causing a landslide which threatens the fictional town depicted in the movie.
Where's the scene?
Visit Victorville,
Scared
California
woman?
and the Victorville Film Archives. Support your
I
local
could
film
be a
archive.
Romeo, so I have no idea.
Okay, that was our
Okay.
latest segment, and now we're going to do a couple popcorn classics if we have
Oh,
time.
of course. Damn, this is fucking back to back.
These are movies we're
What
showing
popcorn
here
classics
this
we got?
week. If anyone
Oh, Mark, careful.
And wants to see these, mention this episode. We'll give you a free small popcorn with admission.
Oh, that's such a nice. That's a good deal.
Remember that. This is
The
Holiday
Wood
Heart.
and Holiday Heart.
We're going to be screening this on Friday night, 7 o'clock. It's
Who the
based on
fuck
a
are
play
any of
called
them?
The Holiday Heart, and they filmed it. Essentially a filmed play.
It's based on a play and they
Hollywood
filmed it,
razzmatazz,
sure.
So they didn't actually film it on a stage.
I was gonna
but
say,
it
that's
was filmed
yeah,
in a
what?
studio, and it's quite good.
Never heard of it. What do I
And
heard
then
about
Saturday.
My God, that VHS tape. Jesus
Saturday we got
Christ.
The Wood. Again, 7 o'clock, $5.
And Itchy Fi?
Tay Diggs and Omar Epps, Richard T. Jones, Sean Nelson.
No idea.
Unforgettable Tale of Laughs. And
Mark is just not.
come on
here.
out. And I'll
We
keep
will.
you posted as far as Tim's health. I'll keep you updated. It's not looking good. I don't know how we're going to be able to continue
Oh my
this
fucking
this
God.
show or this theater.
Oh man.
I could step in.
Greg is fucking
Do
wallowing,
what?
man. Mark's trying to help, man. And do what? Shut up. And do
All right,
what?
Well, thanks, Mark. Maybe next time you do some WC Fields. It's just not really the time or the place for that this time. So
I
I'm sorry
understand.
we couldn't get
You're
to
so
Golden
desperate
Age
to do
comedies.
WC
It's funny.
Fields.
All this time I've been asking Tim, let's put the Golden Age comedies back. Mark's been
remember.
very loyal to the show, and that's
He
his
has been
segment.
very
and,
loyal to the show, man. He's a fucking
and
workhorse,
Tim
honestly.
said no, and then here is my chance where I could put anything I want in the show, and I just don't feel like Golden Age comedies would be appropriate. So,
It's a paradox.
see you
A
guys next
paradox. It's a paradox. It's a paradox. What a positive episode, man.
week.
Great
Yeah,
energy.
get the popcorn fired up. I'm sorry.
Yep. Oh, Mark rocks, man. That was great. Good positive energy from Greg and Mark there, man. That was fantastic. Everything's on the up and up, and nothing's going wrong whatsoever. It's great. It's great. Okay, 4 more offerings for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know this was a short one, but because we can watch Decker, we're just watching season 8, and then we'll be back with this fucking monstrosity right here. Oh my fucking God. I can't wait. Here we go. Episode 8, ladies and gentlemen. We got a review of Sully. That one film directed by Clint Eastwood where they land a plane. And When the Bow Breaks, which I have no idea what the fuck that is. But yeah, obviously Tim's not going to be in this, so let's find out what's going on. How are they going to recover from this?
Here on Tim.
I think that's, ladies and gentlemen, whoa.
It's movie time.
I think that's the first time in On Cinema history where Greg says his other iconic line, "It's movie time." Very exciting stuff.
Here on Tim Heidecker's On Cinema at the Cinema.
You
Have
like
ever wondered
comedy?
what movie
We
should I
got
see
them.
this weekend? Well, we're here to help.
You like
It's
action?
On Cinema
We
at
got
the
some.
Cinema.
Grab some popcorn. It's time to enjoy our expertise here on Tim Heidecker's On Cinema at the Cinema.
I will enjoy
Watch
your
the
expertise.
Only show about movies that matters On Cinema at the Cinema weeknights.
Now let's get
Weeknights.
some popcorn and start talking movies.
There he is.
Tim
Nice work.
Heidecker's On Cinema at the Cinema.
Oh, fucking Christ, man. What a shit show.
I'm back.
Yeah. He's
Welcome
back,
to
everybody.
On Cinema
Look
at
at
the
him.
Cinema. I'm your host, Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker looking
And
good,
thanks
man.
for bearing with me last week. Sorry, it was a accident. on
Holy
the-
fucking
as
shit,
Greg
man.
told you, and I'm joined by my. Thank you for
This is
filling
fucking
in
horrifying.
for me last week, Greg Turkington, my co-host. Greg Turkington.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I feel
guys.
like I've got 9 lives, like that movie with.
Christopher Walken.
You should be
No.
dead.
Yeah, we reviewed it.
Kevin Spacey.
And Christopher Walken.
Kevin Spacey was the cat
Ha!
and the star.
Well,
Anyways,
they're
they're co-billed.
This looks a lot worse than it is.
Man,
it was basically
I'm suddenly starving. Like my stomach's actually
second
hurting.
degree burns over my course of my entire face. And,
Oh shit.
they'll be doing some small plastic surgery to get fixed up, and my hand is charred back, basically.
Sorry,
bone.
suddenly. In tremendous pain there.
We'll be working
God
on
almighty.
recovery. I have to
Really
keep doing
bad
this
hunger
show
pangs
for
there.
financial reasons. I cannot stop coming to work here because I lose my health insurance.
He
So
needs
I'm
to keep
required
filming.
to keep this happening.
America,
I apologize
everybody.
to you on behalf of
Bro
Victor
comes out
Bill's
looking like a corpse because he
film
needs to.
archives. Very quickly, the story was my vape pen, which was I didn't realize a piece of junk from China, had overheated and caught fire on one of the cardboard boxes holding
Unfortunate.
the archives.
Yeah.
You weren't
And-
using it properly.
Well,
You were supposed to go to
this
sleep.
manufactured
Vaping.
poorly and set the box on fire.
Hmm.
The box lit the whole shelving unit up, and then one of the big boxes, which had Blues Brothers 2000 in it.
Oh,
The
great
whole
film.
10
archive
copies
is gone,
of
so
Blues
you don't
Brothers.
need to go through the titles.
I'm
It just
trying to
makes me
explain
feel
to
worse.
Don't
I'm
rub
trying
the
to
salt into
explain
the
which
wind here.
movies
Oh,
hit
I
me.
know which movies.
So 7
All of them.
or 8 flaming VHS copies landed on my face as I was sleeping, which woke me up.
Oh, that would wake you up,
luckily
yeah.
I was able to escape the inferno and rushed out into the middle of the street where I was
In flames.
rescued and taken to the hospital. And I'm back on the road to recovery. And thank you for
You
all
look
your
great.
well wishes. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about the movies quickly because I have to go and get another shot.
Oh my god.
Morphine.
This is so fucked up, man.
Sully, starring Clint Eastwood.
This,
with
oh
Tom
god
Hanks
almighty.
and
He's still
Laura
got his
Linney.
fucking paint on,
The
his
story
nail
of
polish.
Justice Sullenberger. You remember Sullenberger? From, he crashed his plane into the Hudson River.
Yes.
He didn't crash it. He landed.
He landed it.
How are they going to make a whole movie of this?
I was
Doesn't
thinking
make
that. How
sense.
would they make a whole movie of this? Oh shit, what's going on here?
After gliding his plane along the water. and
Intervention,
river,
intervention.
Saving all 50 passengers. 50 passengers.
Just keep up with the review.
155 passengers.
Yep.
This
Just everyone's-
is a movie directed by Clint Eastwood, the original.
What's going on here? Whoa.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Joe.
I like how Joe Aprea's here as well. Why the fuck is Joe Aprea here?
What's going on?
Tim, we got Ayaka and her dad.
Oh, Ayaka's
Mark,
here.
John, Greg, of course, and myself.
And Joe.
We all
But don't worry
wanted
about
to come down here today,
Or John
Tim,
Aprea. I
because
kept saying Joe.
we've been recognizing
Like how
that
John
you've been
Aprea's here,
having
no
a
one
lot
even pointed out that he's here.
of trouble with your life, and
The fucking
we just
intervention.
wanted to show up
Oh
here
my
and-
god.
and
The
support
fucking
you, and
intervention.
tell you how much we love you, how much we like you.
Oh, Joe.
and that
That's adorable,
we
man.
care about you, and
Don't touch him.
Frankly, that we're a little bit worried about you, Tim.
Okay.
I think,
And
why are
if
you worried
all
about
of
him?
us just want to say a little something, and maybe we can start with your band member here. And
Okay. Hey, man.
Great.
Good to see you. I mean, I was really scared when my sister called me. She was crying. I was really scared. I talked to the guys. I just wanted to tell you that it doesn't matter how long is it gonna take for you to heal, but
Lovely.
you know the car is waiting for you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know.
We're
What?
not going anywhere.
Why do you keep fucking
And
touching him? He's
your
like covered in
strength,
4th-degree
your
burns.
group strength is keeping my spirits high, and I can't wait to get back in the studio.
yeah, well, the thing is,
God
Tim,
almighty.
Do the bass stuff, because this hand's going to be.
You could just put the band on
No,
hiatus.
I can't. No one can take it. Like it doesn't
Well,
matter
if
how
we get
much.
a new bass player, I'll just say.
Tim.
Hold on, Joe. I can do foot pedals.
Hold
with
on, Joe.
bass.
Don't think about it. Just get better.
This is more important than that.
Tim, if you keep on doing what you're doing, there's not only going to be no band, but there's going to be no Tim. Ayaka, you want to tell Tim
Oh,
how you're
Ayaka.
feeling and
How are you?
Oh, not good.
Not good.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear
that.
that.
Leave me in my.
tell him about the baby and what you're going to do.
You took care of that?
Yeah, we'll keep the child.
Oh, that's great.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm sure Tim needs that. doesn't he?
My dad is very concerned, but
I'm concerned that you traipse off to Japan every
His
time
dad
there's
looks
a bump in the
terrifying. That
road.
looks terrifying. When I'm bumping the road.
we hope you feel better.
Next time, save about $1,000 in plane fare and send a card.
Oh my god.
Mark, you want to say a few words?
What about Mark?
I don't have any interest in hearing what he has to say.
Good. Okay.
good. Okay.
John?
Shut down. Hey, John.
Tim.
Who?
John.
Got a praise here.
Quite a bit on.
General Cotter on Decker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tim,
He was on Decker?
I hate to see you this way, and
Damn, man.
I don't know. You haven't known you as long as these other guys, but
Whatever happened, man?
I
Whatever
want
happened to
to know you better.
the first Oscar special when he was there?
You get it together. You're gonna be fine, man.
Get it together, for fuck's sake.
There's
Grow up.
something you want to tell? Tim,
That was
you-
some
you've known
great
him
words
for
from
long.
John there.
I'm not going to say my theories in front of Ayaka and her father, but I do think that getting Dr. San and Dakar out of your life. And
Dakar is
focusing
not.
on
What is wrong with Dakar?
theaters
Dakar's not
is
doing
to
it.
really make
Greg, for
something of yourself.
fuck. He just
And,
keeps inserting his own
you know,
fucking
the thing
shit.
that you've done that
You
people
can get
love the
better if you
most
just
are
focus
these
on
movie
our
reviews
my
and
thing.
Decker
I'm getting even
and,
set up. He's just
the
going
thing that
limp.
People don't like is Dakar and Dr. San, and so I think it would be a good thing for you when you heal up to focus on movies and
God,
let's
I'll
get
be
this
focus
theater,
on cinema for God's
running
sake. This is why it's
at full
falling apart.
capacity, up the schedule to 2 screenings a day. We could do
Listen to this shit.
5 o'clock and a 7 o'clock, or
Uh-huh,
7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock, and really make some money here and have some
Yeah, well,
fun
Greg,
and,
it, you know,
and really
Oh.
build Film Center. A
Yeah, Greg,
destination
Tim,
for
get your
people
shit
from out of
together and
town as
focus
well
on
as
the
for
my
locals.
fucking cinema, because you're fucking up.
You know, Tim, you got to understand that. I know this is not easy on you, but it's not easy for any of us to come down here and to tell you what we're telling
Joe
you. but
Estevez is such
we
a
just want
loving
you to
guy,
get
man.
better and get back in the game. And
I really
be
feel
the
like he
old
was
Tim
one that led this
you were
charge,
before.
this
Not
intervention,
the
you know.
old Tim that he has been.
Well, you know.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks,
know.
Axiom and Ayaka.
He looks alright then there, no burn.
Mark, who didn't say a word that made any sense. And
John, you got John.
Thanks, John.
Thanks for coming down and supporting me. You guys are my closest friends and family. You're all
Aw.
I got.
Yeah. This is a beautiful
I'm gonna
moment
make
here in the
life
World of One
better
Cinema.
For everybody, I'm gonna turn it up a notch.
Make my life better for
So
everybody.
Shut up! I've been talking all day.
All right.
I'm turning another leaf, turn another corner.
Fuck
and
yeah.
The band is gonna be better. We don't need bass.
We need that bass to make it good.
Computer-based music.
Yeah, man. Fuck it.
And when the bow breaks is Morris
And then we got a
Chestnut
review.
and Mushroom and Teddy Roosevelt.
Can't dedicate this
Hold
work
on
here,
now,
man.
Joe.
Yeah, there's a
wrote
review going
little
on.
letter here. I think that kind of sums up about how all of us feel and what we'd like for you, dear Tim.
Dear Tim.
Keeping company with John Barleycorn for you, I believe, has become quite a problem.
John Barleycorn. John Barleycorn? Doesn't that mean like drinking? John Barleycorn? Is that the problem right there?
You are a mess, and so is your life.
Okay, thank you.
Although
Thank
a lot
you.
of people prefer your company.
You know
when
what? This isn't your show. This is
Well,
my show.
yeah, but this is important.
It's important,
to you,
Tim.
It is not
but-
important.
but
Did you write it?
I wrote this
Well, it
because
can't
from the
be
heart,
important
Tim.
then.
Because
I write
can't-
your lines. All right, and if I'm going to stop writing them if you keep reading that crap.
Well,
Well, this
We're gonna
isn't
speak
this
from your
isn't
heart.
a
This
TV
isn't
show
Decker.
taping, Tim. This is an intervention that Joe has put together.
And you, Joe,
I
put
think
it
you should
together.
listen to
What a
what he has
hero,
to
man.
say.
Okay.
Tim, we care about you.
Okay.
What you're doing to yourself is.
Hold on,
commit-
Joe. Shut the fuck up. You all can take a walk. I'm going to be fine.
Take a
I got
walk.
some perkies. Keep taking the pain away.
I got
know
some
I'm gonna get
perkies.
plastic
Why they
surgery.
had this
Shut
thing
up!
to stop.
I'm going to make a commitment right
The
now.
fact he
I'm
can
gonna take
shout
the
so
fuck
loud
out.
while he's
We are
in
about
this
to
state
go
is
Dakar
quite impressive.
2.0, man.
Fuck
we got
yeah.
a whole new angle.
Stop
Now,
people
everybody get the
taking
fuck
away
out.
drugs.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now.
Ayaka's
Breathe.
father paid for
You're-
half that theater.
Mark, where the fuck are you going?
Come on.
Yeah, where you going? Where the
You're
Tim, we're here because we care about you, and we
What
want
is
to
that? Hey, Mark's
see
out
a
of there.
change in you, and to do right and to do the proper thing.
all right. Thank you very much for your concern. Now get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
out.
So if I
okay.
get an answer from you,
Get
then
the
you're
fuck
gonna
out.
change.
Get off my
movies.
property, you piece of shit, or I'll never work with you again. You too. Get out of here.
What did John do?
You get out.
Hey.
I'm done with
You,
you.
old man.
Come on, John. It's just gonna get
Get
worse.
out.
All right, okay.
Get the fuck out.
We
My
love you,
God,
Tim.
man. We love you, Tim.
What?
What are we doing?
Come on.
Settle down, man.
You all need me, or there's shit without me. There's nothing without me. What we do
Oh
is
my
we
God,
don't
man.
forget the bass. I throw the bass.
Fucking
away. I don't
Axiom's
need it anymore. I
such
can
an
program
enabler,
bass
man.
licks on a computer. We kick it up a notch. Let's go to CVS. I need to get some perkies.
Some perkies. What a fucking mess, man. Well, that was a good intervention, though. Burn this fucking theater down. Okay. Positive stuff, man. This is great. Okay, second last, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Got a review of Bridget Jones's Baby, which I think I've seen. I don't like Bridget Jones. I think she's a terrible fucking woman in all the films, actually. And a review of Snowden, which I'm assuming is about Edward Snowden, the whistleblower guy who's still on the run, I believe, from the CIA or the NCA or some fucking American establishment, intelligence establishment. But yeah, this has been going well. Let's just fucking roll it.
Make sure you have lots of popcorn.
God, so much shit's happening
We're here
this
to
season,
talk
man.
movies.
We got great guests, interesting conversations,
Interesting
sneak peeks at
conversations.
the latest films, and I got to tell you, sometimes
you
we don't
don't.
agree on everything.
You don't say.
We're here in Victorville,
You don't say.
California, movie capital of the world.
Quiet on set. We're about to roll.
Drama, action.
We got some.
Comedies.
We got some.
We're here
we
in
got
Victorville,
some.
California, home of the world-famous
Oof.
Victorville Film Archives
Fuck
and
yeah.
shooting
Which is
location
now-
of Tim
now
Heidecker's
in dust.
On Cinema at the Cinema.
Oh god. Sorry. Jesus Christ, man. Got off your fucking attack there. With hiccups.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of On Cinema at the
He's just a
Cinema. I'm
corpse
your
at this
host,
point, man.
Tim Heidecker, and I'm sitting here happy to be alive, on the mend.
Sure.
Getting better and stronger every single day, thanks to you guys. Your
Look at his
love and
beard's just
support.
completely
I
gone
do
except
appreciate
a
it
soul
so
patch
much.
and a little bit of his
And,
mustache.
it's been hard, it's been a struggle, but I just got to say thank God for the perks. I'm not talking about perks like vacation and all this, and medical benefits of which I don't have enough to cover what's been going on with me. But most important is the Percocets that keep me in the way, keeps the pain at bay.
Good on you, man.
And my guest is Greg Turkington.
What's the AC's
from
fixed?
Victorville
I didn't even
Film
notice
Center,
that.
which is
Still wearing the
Hey,
same
guys.
clothes.
Right
Hey
now.
guys.
We're at the Victorville Film Center right now. We're
Are
still
we?
screening.
Oh, there is.
7
Oh my
nights a week,
fucking god, man.
7 p.m. We've got a full
I spoke
schedule
too
of
soon.
popcorn classics.
You better
Come
hope
on down to Victorville.
You better hope people show up, because I was taking a look at the receipts from the last couple of weeks, and it's been not very impressive.
Well, I haven't been able to promote it because I've been too busy dealing with
I think it's
the
so ironic that the
mess
only
you
shot
created
that
when you burned
survived
down
is
the entire
Paddington.
Victorville Film Archive.
I have to say that.
So what does
was
that
not
mean?
part
Was
of the
Greg
agreement.
living
The
in there
agreement
too?
was that we were going to hit certain
Agreement
They
was
never really
you were gonna
clarify
get
that.
wasted on weirdo drugs and burn down the archive. That the agreement was we were going to review movies, run a world-class movie theater, and not waste all this time
What I'm
on
trying to
car
let you know.
and drug addiction and all this other crap.
I am a man of peace, and I am trying to let you know one thing, that if you can hit the financial benchmarks that we set when I put you as in charge as director and curator of the Victorville Film Center,
I think
I'm
he's
going to have to
got a
go
fair
out
point
and find
here.
somebody else that can handle
You
it.
could
Yeah,
fill a
fair enough.
football stadium with people and charge $5 a piece, and it wouldn't be enough to cover all the damage you did to the Victorville storage facility.
stop
where
changing the
our
subject, Greg.
archives
Come on
were,
now.
Which is now completely destroyed. It's going to have to be raised. That's done. Do you know how
It's
many
done.
people lost their archives of things and their baby photos and mementos and all these other things?
Oh, fuck,
There's
I
a guy
forgot
who
there was a
had
whole
63
fucking-
Stingray, which is quite an expensive
Oh
car
my
that was
God.
stored at
That is nuts.
storage facility. That car is gone.
I didn't even think
No,
about everybody
accidents
else
Pile
there.
of dust.
Accidents
Yeah,
happen.
well,
Hell,
it's a
dust.
$90,000 car that someone's going to have to pay for. So don't tell me that because I did a screening.
You
of
did
a
a screening.
movie.
Let me give you an example. You did a screening of Summer School starring Mark Harmon on VHS that barely reached the screen. The projection quality was so low. On a Friday night at 7 o'clock, who
You
in the
weren't
right
there.
mind was going to
You
go out
weren't
and see it?
there.
You had 4 people here that
Oh my
night.
god.
And
man.
people were complaining about the
we had
popcorn
14
being old.
people because
The
we couldn't
popcorn
promote
being
it
old.
properly.
Well, it's no way to run a movie theater. I don't know why you can't show the first
Well,
run
this is
movies.
a soft launch. Wait
Oh, he's got a good
until
point,
we
to be
get
fair.
everything completely ready to go, and we're getting the word out
At least
around
there are
Victorville.
people
Not just going
speaking
door
about
to
it,
door
or
and
is that-
passing these things out.
Why
letting
would-
people know? But
Maybe
I've had to
Tim.
go to the hospital all the time and watch them peel all this dead skin off of you layer
Oh
by
my
layer.
Let me
God.
ask you a
Because
question.
you couldn't stay away from Dr. Sand's idiot drugs.
Who in their
Again.
right mind would
Again.
program Fletch 2 on a Saturday night? You had one
Fletch
person
2?
come in.
Again,
Pledge
it's
lives.
soft launch. We're still testing the
I
equipment.
think
We
picks-
don't have
the
any
fucking
radio ads. We
arbitrary
don't have
film
any
choices,
TV
man, are
ads.
so
We were
funny.
going to try to do something like that, but now whatever little money you had left in the Tom Cruise Heidecker Memorial Fund is probably going to be paying for that
Oh,
guy's
yeah, of course.
burnt Stingray and
Burnt
everybody
Stingray.
else's stuff that got wrecked.
My only
in that
advice-
fire. That's all your fault, and I'm surprised
Oh my
you're going to
God.
get sued by your medical insurer if you have one, because this accident.
Craig's
this
fucking
accident
rinsing
was
this
not an
guy, man.
accident
This
at all. It was
accident.
entirely your fault, and it put my archive in severe jeopardy. Thank God
that
Thank
fans
God,
have
man.
been sending
Oh,
me
God.
boxes of videotapes. Each day I'm getting another box, and we're rebuilding the archive.
Well, you're very upset, but let me just
He is
remind,
upset.
as a friend, I'm giving you advice to show movies
Few weeks
people
ago,
might
I
want
love
to
you,
see.
man.
Well, I wouldn't
Not
take
Fletch
advice
too.
from you because I don't think people want to see documentaries on Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That's the newest updates on the Victorville Film Center from Greg Turkington.
That was a
We've
great
got two
update.
movies today. One is Snowden, directed by Oliver Stone, starring
know that
Joseph
name.
Gordon-Levitt, Shailene Woodley, Nicolas Cage, one of the
Nicolas
greats,
Cage, one of the
Scott
greats.
Eastwood.
From
That's,
films?
Clint Eastwood. The story of NSA employee Edward Snowden leaking thousands of classified documents to the press. This guy,
Oh, I love
Snowden,
to hear.
is a traitor.
Yeah, I was
and
going to
is a
say, I
traitor,
knew, I knew it.
and,
I
should
knew
be
Tim
hung
would
up
think he was a traitor.
and hung up in the
No
off
value,
a-
no
it-
country
should be
values,
hung
man.
out in front of Congress. And
Just review movies, don't review
no,
current
well,
events.
I am
Is
trying
it
to-
a good movie or not? Who cares what the
This
truth
is
of the story is? We're curious if it's a good movie.
It's typical Oliver
You don't
Stone.
review
Greg's
the
sick of
JFK
that shit.
assassination in terms of whether it was a good assassination. You review
Whether
the
it was a
movie in
good
terms of whether it was a
assassination.
good movie, which
I mean,
it
it was a good
was.
assassination.
This
They didn't
paints
find the guy
Snowden
apart
as a
from
hero, and he was a
the other
traitor.
guy.
He
There's
betrayed
two.
us.
The grassy
He's
no man.
as
Didn't find him.
worse than Osama bin Laden, in my opinion.
Oh, bin
and
Laden.
he's brought
Good
down
film
the
villain.
greatest country on earth, America. He's brought them to our knees, and he is should be tried for treason, and he is responsible for the end of our country.
Damn, man.
And the
Fuck that guy.
The Russians have come and have invaded us already, and Chinese are right behind
Where?
them.
What are you talking
And
about?
You can say goodbye to American Pie.
Okay.
No bags of popcorn, and
No bags?
shame on you, America, for letting Oliver Stone live.
Jesus Christ,
Well,
Sheldon.
this
There's
movie
AC.
is kind of interesting because if you watched the last season of Decker, you saw an episode that mentioned Nicolas Cage, National Treasure.
Oh, really?
And also when we got into
I was
the
very
treasure
aesthetically
chest,
pleased.
we found a file and mentioned how much Oliver Stone would like to see
The
this
fuck?
file. To see those two worlds come together in a motion picture
I wanna watch that.
shows once
I
again
fucking
the influence
can't.
that Decker has had on modern
So
cinema.
dirty fucking
And for that, I
non-yank.
tip my hat and award it 5 bags of popcorn. And I'm going to throw in a little toy door because Oliver Stone also directed The Doors.
Next up is one of my favorite
Boy
movies of the
door?
year, Bridget Jones' Baby.
Oh, God.
Directed by Sharon Maguire, starring Renee Zellweger, Emma Thompson, Patrick Dempsey, and Colin Firth.
Colin
the continuing
Firth?
adventures of British publishing executive
That's
Bridget
great.
Jones as she enters her 40s. This is a chick flick, there's no question about it. It's for the ladies.
Very much
Me
so,
and
yes.
Juliana checked it out a couple
Still with her?
nights ago. We had a good time with it. We kind of
Are you
used
out
it
and
as a
about
good
in the
excuse to
world right
fool
now, man?
around
You're a fucking
in the
dead
movie
man.
theater.
You're a
There's,
walking man. You're the
we got
walking
that
dead
Did
right
she
now.
even
back.
touch your face without you screaming?
She didn't need to touch my face.
Right, okay. What does
Let's
that mean?
leave it at that.
Okay, sure. Anyway.
What did you think? I give it 5 bags of popcorn and 2 cups of soda.
Good review.
I think that the Bridget Jones movies are fantastic. I don't see them as just for women. I personally love
Very
those movies, and when
very
I go see
progressive
them,
of you,
there's
Greg.
always plenty of men there who also enjoy those movies. I think Bridget Jones could be sort of a James Bond for women.
Shut
in that
up.
This is a
What do you
franchise that
mean
could go
by
for
that?
many, many years. And when Renee Zellweger can't do it anymore, there'll be another actress to step into her shoes and continue the
I don't
wondrous
know.
adventures
Big
of
yawnies.
Bridget Jones. And so I give it 5 bags of popcorn and a little baby rabbit.
Oh, I want to read this. This is neat. I got a note
Oh,
from
neat.
Kenny Chesney.
Who?
Music artist Kenny Chesney.
Oh, great.
And he just wrote this to me. He said, Dear Tim, I understand
Who
you're
the
in a
fuck is
terrible
that?
accident, and we just want to let you know that
Why
we're
is he
thinking
in,
of you,
everybody? I
and
don't
we're
know who
able to
that
hear
is. Kenny Chesney?
your first track
Country
from
Western?
Empty Bottle,
No idea.
and we are loving it, and would love to cover it sometime. And he goes
That's
on
nice
and
of
on,
him.
but says he hopes we feel better, and that's pretty cool from Kenny Chesney.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Kenny Chesney,
Where
wherever you are.
also
How would he
name
have
it-
heard of you?
That's how do you hear about anybody? And there's also a note
How
here
do
from
you hear about anybody?
the guys in
Question?
Rascal Flats. I guess they're on tour together. So
Who?
Rascal Flats guys say, really enjoying, love Trigger everything and love Dakar.
Their hair's
And
right out of
can't wait to see what you guys do
2008.
up in the future. And you're welcome to play with us anytime, and hope you get better real quick. We need you out there in the music community.
Fuck yeah.
That's all I need to hear. That gets me back on my feet.
So
That's
nice.
from Kenny Chesney and Rascal Flatts. So those guys,
Don't know who
anytime
they
they
are,
want
but
to come
that's
to
cool.
Victorville,
Good
they
on
get
'em.
free popcorn on the house. See you next time.
See you next time.
So I'm telling you, if you don't bring those ticket sales up significantly, I'm making major changes. I'm going to rip all these seats out and we're going to turn this into a dance club.
You're in danger of being sued for probably $1 million over damage to that storage unit. I don't think you should be worried about $5 movie tickets. You should just let me run this place the way I've been running it.
You're running it into the ground. So, place
Oh,
you're
that's a mess,
running
man.
it. Whatever. I got to take some meds.
Take some perkies. Well, Tim, take some perkies. Let's watch the last episode, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll have... Oh, wait, I don't even think we need to watch that, to be fair. I think this will probably be the last offering, because I know what this is. A Beginner's Guide to Cinema is literally just a recap for anyone who's not watched it. It's literally just a recap from the beginning of the podcasts all the way up to where we are now. So we won't watch it because we have literally seen everything that is inside this video. So, this is the final offering for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The finale of Season 8. We have rinsed the whole fucking season, everybody. Pretty crazy. And we've got a review of The Magnificent Seven, which I've heard a lot about, but I've never seen it. Always get a mix up with Hateful Eight, which is hilarious. I don't know if that's the point. I don't know. Anyway, and Storks. No idea what the fuck that is. It's is it a DreamWorks film? I can't tell. I don't know if it is. It probably isn't. What's up with Viagra and the baby? Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Last offering of the night. The finale of Season 8 of On Cinema at the Cinema. Here we go.
Welcome to the movie.
The movies!
This is as good as a movie can get,
And it's so great that they're still making these kinds of movies.
This is my theater now. Join
This is
me.
my area. There he is. Send
Don't
on the
waste your
screen.
money on a bad movie. Go watch On Cinema first to get the reviews you need.
Fuck yeah.
It's movie time. on
It's
Tim
movie
Eidecker's On Cinema
time.
at the Cinema.
Fuck yeah. It's so exciting that he's saying that now. Nice, Mark.
Tim Heidecker's On Cinema at the Cinema.
I love that the two fight. I don't know why. There's something about the body language that just makes it so subtle.
Hey everybody,
It's so
welcome
funny.
to the season finale of Season 8 of
Woo!
Cinema.
On
Cinema,
Oscars.
Season 8 Oscar, at the cinema here in Victorville Film Center.
His
My
forehead
name is
showing
Tim
up there, you can
Heidecker,
see
and
that.
I am the host, and I'm with my guest Greg Turkington.
Hey guys.
He was the co-host at the beginning
Sorry
of the
this
show.
season hasn't gone as planned.
Sure hasn't.
All things considered. I want to
All things
apologize.
considered,
If
they went
you were
alright.
In this room, you'd probably
They
smell
made
it.
10
but this-
episodes?
I've been wearing this
Oh,
shirt
God.
now for 4 weeks. It fused into my skin
That
because
is
of the fire.
so
and some
foul,
of the
man.
fabric and materials made in China.
Way to describe it, it's so
have become
icky.
part
Shirt's
of my
fused
skin.
to his fucking skin.
So
Can you
I'm wearing this shirt.
imagine
The
that?
fire itself was made in Victorville by you. So you can't blame China.
But anyways, this is me now.
Well, this is me now because every
This is
stitch of
me now.
clothing that I had was burnt to a crisp when my archives were burned. So
Greg's had no time to get a new outfit. Well, you know. There it is. The fucking AC turning on is so funny.
The Magnificent Seven, directed by Anton Fuqua, starring Chris Pratt, Haley, hopefully not Hillary, Haley,
Hopefully not
Bennett,
Hillary.
Denzel Washington, Matt Boner, Ethan
Boner.
Hawke. 7 gunmen in the Old West. Oh, it's a Western. Gradually,
It's a
gradually
he's
come
surprised
together
by
to
it.
help a poor village
Oh, a
against
Western.
savage thieves. This is another remake of the Magnificent Seven.
Oh.
And even the Magnificent Seven was a remake of another movie called The Magnificent Seven.
I didn't know that.
And this is starring Chris Pratt and Matt Boner, and has a good chance at being my favorite movie of all time.
Right,
now.
okay.
I saw
It's a
it
Western.
The other day, and it was a Western with guns.
You're a
and
fucking
Indians,
liar.
and, there was all kinds of stuff going on. I thought it was okay for me. I wouldn't recommend this for everybody, but I say 5 bags of popcorn.
That was a good review.
a lot of
Also, we have.
hold on, I was going to review the
Excuse
movie.
me. Damn, Greg.
People do want
Step it up there, man.
thinking applied to these movies, and I don't even know if you really saw The Magnificent Seven.
I saw it.
I saw
wanna
it.
see
Well,
storks.
what theater did you see it in?
Can we talk about storks? Can we? I don't
You
want
gonna review The Magnificent
5
Seven?
bags for The Magnificent Seven.
Nick is.
It is very good. He's right. It's very good. It's
Oh,
right
sorry
for
then.
reasons that he didn't bring up because he didn't see it, but I did, and it is good.
Storks, directed by Nicholas Stoller. Doug Sweetland.
He's so pissed off.
Cast with Andy Sandberg, Michael
Key?
Key, and Keegan. Michael Key, Keegan,
Who's
Kelsey Grammer.
getting
one of my
angry
favorites,
there?
And Jordan Peele. Storks have moved on
Key and
from
Peele are in this?
delivering babies to
Huh.
packages, but
The fuck? Who made this, man? What's going on back there?
what?
What?
But when in order
What?
for a baby appears, the best delivery stork must scramble to fix the error by delivering the baby.
Why is
Sounds like
Tim
the Tim Heidecker story.
so mesmerized by this
Well, I
plot?
thought this was a cute movie. This was for kids of all ages, Storks. And it was fun to hear Kelsey Grammer's voice. It was almost like you're watching the
He
Cheers.
just fucking said earlier, "I want to see storks." This guy, he's just, I don't know, he's in a web of lies, man. What's going on?
Frasier.
He's falling off.
I used to watch Frasier.
What's up with Ayaka and the baby?
Oh,
Excuse me?
excuse me.
What is up with your wife, Ayaka, and
I haven't
Oh,
seen her
baby?
since that
Greg's
stupid
holding
waste of time
no
intervention
bars,
you had
man.
for me a
No
couple
holds
weeks
barred.
ago.
That was Joe's idea.
Okay, well, it was a big miss. That was 3 strikes, you're out. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. but
Goodbye.
You are not up to my speed.
Oh dear.
And it was worst episode of the show in our show history.
Oh really?
Nobody wants to see people being treated like babies. We are self-reliant. I am legend.
You look like it. Tim does look.
Storks,
If that's what
5 bags.
that is, self-reliance in a microcosm. This picture here. Look up the term self-reliance in a dictionary, and you'll see the picture of Tim Heidecker right now.
What did you think of Storks?
I liked it. It's.
You liked it?
It's funny. I'll give it that. It is funny. I'm gonna give it 5 bags of popcorn and 5 stork eggs.
We are
5 stork
excited
eggs.
to debut the new
Those some
track
hefty-ass
from a
eggs.
group that we're working with right now called DKR.
Oh man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is DKR because obviously Tim Heidecker cannot create an entire 8. Tim Heidecker has discovered he is incapable of creating an entire LP for Dakar. He wrote one fucking song for the band and that's it. So now he's gone, right, if I can't make an LP, I'm just going to make a whole new fucking band. And this is DKR, everybody. Not Dakar. DKR. It's a completely different group. It's a completely different ensemble. Completely different sound. Completely different genre. So, yeah, this is a new creative venture because Dakar is done. Let's find out.
This is a new electronic music collaboration between myself and Axiom, and I want to debut this track for On Cinema. It's pretty
Greg.
exciting. I know people are
Another
wondering
fucking
how am I
song.
going to bounce back, how am I going to rise from the ashes, literally, musically,
Explain.
without the ability to play bass.
Nobody's
And
wondering that.
yes, they are. I've been getting.
Yes, they
You
are.
should have heard Kenny Chesney going on. He actually called
Kenny
me.
Chesney doesn't want to listen to that.
And I got wonderful messages of support. So
That's
we
beautiful,
are
man.
pleased to premiere the world premiere
You're getting
of
legal papers served on you constantly at this theater
Huh.
from people who lost all their possessions in that fire. You're not getting messages of support from Kenny Chesney.
God, Tim has left a fucking
Ladies
weight
and gentlemen, we are
of
very
horror.
excited to make the world premiere of the premiere song, that new collaboration between myself and Axiom. It's a new group of electronic dance music called DKR. and
DKR.
this is our
There's
brand
the
new
logo.
single.
Looking good.
And I want you. We don't have a title for it yet. We're just putting it out there, hoping.
This is a whole new song, completely original. Just wait and see. It's going to be nuts.
It catches fire, which
Ha,
no pun
no pun
intended.
intended.
But we want to just see get this music exposed, and let's play the new track from DKR. This is DKR's new music revolution, EDM
Whoa,
style.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Check it out. And, we'll see
Whoa,
you
that
guys next
sounds.
season.
No,
what the
we're
fuck?
supposed to show the last episode of On Cinema at the cinema on location, and then you can play that music
No,
over
well,
the
let's play the
over
music.
the end
Can we play the
credits.
music first? Let's play the music
Well,
now.
play it last because people want movie information.
Hold on. Quiet.
Dreamed of everything left in my mind.
So fucking cracked. Oh my fucking god, man. Oh, come on now. Drop the bass. See, to be fair, it's not too bad. Again, it's just like barely competent, you know what I mean?
And that's gonna this side chain compression thing.
Again.
Drops.
Drops.
And then the drums come back in hard.
Yeah, sure.
Empty, 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 empty,
Drop the
empty,
bass.
empty bottle, empty bottle, empty bottle,
Yeah.
empty bottle,
Yeah.
empty, empty,
Empty,
empty,
empty.
empty, 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 empty bottle, empty
Well,
bottle.
that's not going to be a hit.
All right, you can check out that whole song on the Dakar website.
At
which
least
is
managed to
gonna
get a
also-
song out, you
we're
know?
gonna Put together a DKR site as well.
Huh, look at that whole
So
new fucking,
that's
they
a
changed
bit-
up
it's a
completely.
sampling of the new DKR song.
Club
which is gonna
edit
rave
of
up
what? Yeah, that was the song MTBTL 2.0, everybody.
That's a bit. It's a sampling of the new DKR song, which is going to rave up, catch fire all over the clubs. And
No pun
starting
intended.
next week, if you're in Victorville, come on down to the Victorville Film Center because Saturday nights at 9 o'clock we start things right by having.
Go on.
We're going to have music.
No.
He's wrong.
And we're going to
He's
have,
wrong. Don't come.
Some stand-up comedy, and we're going to
No.
actually have sketch comedy.
Oh,
and
great. This is
EDM
a good
music
show.
all night long till midnight. And we're going to have an open bar.
It's movies on Friday and Saturday night, 7 o'clock.
And now let's check out this.
It's not.
On
There's
Citizen
no
on
concert on
lo-
Saturday night here.
Yes, there will be starting next
There
week.
will
No,
be.
there
Now
won't.
there's on cinema at location.
At location.
From you.
Great, let's see it.
Hollywood, California.
Victorville.
Every street has a story, and these are but just a few.
God,
on cinema, on location.
What a depressing season, really.
Hey guys, and welcome
Hey,
to
guys.
Victorville. Behind me are some of Victorville's beautiful mountains,
Great, nice
where
rocky
It Came
quarries
From
there.
Outer Space was filmed. But we have a special report today
Go
on
on.
this episode of On Cinema at the Cinema on Location. It is the writing location, not the filming
another
location.
rating location?
But behind me is the ranch at which was written
Oh my
the
fucking
all-time
god, man.
classic Citizen Kane.
Obviously there had to be
Yes,
a
Virginia,
duplicate
there
in here.
is a Citizen
That is
Kane,
so fucking
and he was
funny.
born right here in Victorville.
There had to be a
You can
double.
See beneath me the actual ranch where Citizen Kane was written. This
Kind of
is
phoned
history.
it in here, Greg, I'm not gonna lie.
Now Victorville is home to the home of the Victorville Film Archives, of which we have several copies of Citizen Kane.
Not
Back to
anymore.
you, Tim.
Not anymore. Beautiful. Oh my god, look at that! That's so fucking horrendous, man. Try to hide it, you fucking dickhead. After all of that, man, will you ever
See
learn?
you next season.
Oh yeah, look forward to it. What a mess. What a fucking mess.
You know how Ayaka's still going through it.
Oh, he's spilling the beans.
Two kids.
She's having twins.
No, Juliana's.
Yeah, he's out of
What's
there.
wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Tim Heidecker turns into. Look at this, is so fucked up. Tim Heidecker turns into such a fucking degenerate in this season, man. It's so fucked. Like, okay, yeah, so this is basically the beginning of the end here. Like, pretty much all the past few seasons that we've seen so far, Tim's done some questionable stuff. Some stuff that is not, you know, recommended by your average, your average neighbor. But this season in particular is when Tim really just fucking becomes a genuine psychopath, a sociopath who does terrible stuff and just leaves disaster in his wake. Welcome to On Cinema at the Cinema, everybody. And that... Oh my god, my keys are actually not working anymore. That's hilarious. Fuck up! That's the end for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining. Again, apologies for the delays of the show and etc. Not being able to watch on cinemas. Fuck me, Adult Swim's Decker, but you know, it's just the way it is, baby. We're just gonna have to soldier on, and hopefully we'll get back to it in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Let me just get some tunes on here quickly, and then we'll call it. But yeah, next week, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to tune in. I'll try and be sure to be here for Saturday again this time, because we're going to be here to watch another Oscar special, and this is probably going to be the most fucked one so far. It's the Our Cinema Oscar special, ladies and gentlemen, to be here for that next freaking week, baby. It's very, very exciting. But yes, I'm going to run away. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Tinderhouse, good to see you again. Thanks for saying hello. Dylan, good to see you again. Pineapple Squad, new to the channel. Well, good to see you. Bruce Witt, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, and that's your lot. Excellent. Thank you all very much for tuning in, etc., etc. If you enjoyed the stream, I want to see more. We do this every Saturday. We don't know it's Sunday. We usually do this every Saturday. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and keep up to date on the community tabs and all this sort of stuff. Check out the videos, check out Creator Perspective. The link is down below if you want to check that out for the playlists, etc. More content coming, videos still getting edited as we speak, etc. Yeah, that's your lot. I know it's a little short one, ladies and gentlemen, but like I said, you can watch fucking Decker, so it's just the way it is, man. But yeah, Our Cinema Oscar special, tune in for it next week. It's going to be fucking an hour and 40. That's actually quite short. I'm quite glad of that because it's a fucking slow one. It's a dry one, and it's very, very exciting. So yes, good to see you all. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to. I just love doing this. It's always fun. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see you all as usual. But yeah, I'm gonna run away now. So I'll see you all next week. Stay safe. Don't set yourself on fire in any, you know, kind of film storage facilities. And be sure to vape nutritional vapes that replace your meals. That was a hard one. Okay, bye.